I had my transitions not set up the way that I usually have them set up because I pressed buttons manually. Oops. Hi everyone, welcome back for another session of Light of Thylea Plays Odyssey of the Dragonlords. Hi everyone, welcome back. I am super excited. It's been a really good week. Lots of fun, good stuff is happening. Super exciting news. An unnamed member of the cast is having a birthday this week, and we will not name them, but let's just all collectively say happy birthday. No, we're not going to sing. Happy birthday to unnamed member of the cast. Preemptively.
Are we not supposed to say?
It's not. No, it's not. Damn it. But happy birthday.
Because if we're really not supposed to say, I won't. But if it's just a joke, I absolutely will.
She already blew the cover. It's fine. If you paid attention last week, you may be able to piece together. Or if you just watched the person point at themselves literally 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 seconds ago. So should we? Are we gonna sing? Are we all? Are we? Okay,
no.
Everybody in the key of me.
Oh no.
But super excited that you're turning 23 again. Me too. As you know, we're just a bunch of nerds having fun with this stuff. As far, let's see, any kind of big news in the nerdiverse. I have one that is totally unrelated, but I'm not even going to mention it because it's literally that nerdy. It doesn't matter. Actually, that's not true.
Well, now you have to mention it because you brought it up, saying that you weren't going to mention it.
There's something else, and I think this one bears mentioning a little bit more. I had a fantastic conversation today with the artist who is very likely to bring to life the art of our next stream. The homebrew setting that we'll all discover, explore, and make our marks on together. And y'all, it's been crazy. I've been thinking about this stuff for more than 3 years, but seriously for the last 3 years, and it is now coming to fruition, and we have a sponsor for art that I want to deeply thank from the bottom of my heart for helping make that become a reality, and it is going to look absolutely phenomenal. I'm super excited. For those of you that are on the Discord server, it is, I believe, Comphil is what they're going by. Yes, so Comphil's art is pretty phenomenal. For those of you that like to live on Reddit like yours truly, you may have seen the Mimic Warforged character art float around there. That is Comphil, and he is awesome. So he has tentatively agreed to help us. And not to hype this up too much, but we are going to turn this into something that you can back, something that you can help me and then the people that will work with me on this project. So hopefully, ideally, multiple artists, multiple copywriters into reality. It'll be a Kickstarter. It'll be pretty exciting. And these 6 wonderful people right next to me will be the first boots touching this new grounds, this new setting that nobody else will have explored before, and I could not ask for a better group to go on this adventure with. So thank you, 6, for being part of this as well. This will be really exciting.
I'm gonna fuck it all up by being a furry.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's honestly.
I think that was my favorite sentence I've ever heard in my entire life.
Oh my god. Ridiculous.
I'm still not sure why you're so intent on playing a bear when you're obviously a chaos monkey, but
no, we all know.
Anyway,
we all know exactly why. Do not let him explain it to you. He would be delighted to.
Damn it, David's onto me.
Don't set him up like that.
We all know why.
Anyway, this is not going to happen anytime soon. We're taking our time with this stuff. I want to make sure that I do it justice, do the fairly I keep thinking of the wrong words, like ostentatious, no, presumptuous, no, reaching for the stars.
Try to use smaller words, David.
You know me. I don't do that. But yeah, trying this very, very big project. I want to do it justice, and we're going to take our time, do it the right way. So stay tuned. This is probably going to be something that we'll have more information on in the coming months. Hopefully next year is going to be very exciting, but yeah, that'll be fun. Anyways, that is it as far as fun news about the Nerdiverse goes. Is there anything that you guys have that you'd like to share?
So there was news about Hasbro / WotC, but more Hasbro canceling or not renewing their contract for distribution with Penguin Random House after the first of the year. So one of two things is likely to happen. One of three things is likely to happen. The first one is almost definitely going to happen. Shit's going to get more expensive.
100%.
The other two are either they're selling off Wizards of the Coast or we're losing Wizards of the Coast. One of those two is very likely, given that Hasbro has never liked to distribute books. That's why they weren't doing the distribution. That's why the D&D novel lines all got canceled when they bought WotC. And those of us that have paid a little bit of attention to the business side of the game, well, it's a little scary. So cross your fingers. Pray to whichever pantheons you believe in.
No, just imagine for a second an employee stakeholder-owned version of WotC. A true TSR 2.0. If they were able to somehow buy it off of Hasbro, listen, this is a pipe dream. I totally am aware this is a pipe dream, but that would be pretty damn dope. That said, yeah, I saw that development too. I saw some of the sadly very clickbaity YouTubers that immediately jumped on that stuff. I think their analysis is sound, especially when it comes to price. I think, sorry, this is my unrequested 2 cents into that, but I mean, WotC, sorry, Wizards of the Coast, Jason, has been angling towards a very digital marketplace for a long time, and print is expensive and has a lot of problems with it. You cannot suddenly delete Haduzi from it and then reintroduce them again because you forgot to delete the racist undertones. That's right. You cannot easily hide that there was AI art that was totally greenlit and then pushed into books. There's a lot of stuff that print leaves forever, right? So I understand why digital was kind of the way that they wanted to push forward. I don't know if Hasbro is going to shed itself of Wizards of the Coast. It is too much of a cash cow. They're probably going to drain that as long as they can, as hard as they can. So all the people saying like Wizards of the Coast is going under and all this other stuff, I don't foresee that happening. But that's the thing. I think they didn't expect the community to be as resilient as we are and as outspoken as we are when it came to the OGL. Sorry, that's the Open Gaming License, Jason. And that definitely wasn't.
You want to die on camera?
That was something they had not calculated in when they tried to do a very heavy-handed move. But that move, if anything, indicated to me that they are absolutely banking on the digital market. Digital has infinitely better margins than print. With print, it costs you dollars to print something. Digital, cents. You're just pushing like a few zeros and ones through a pipeline, and you make the same amount of money, right? So yeah, I hear you there. We'll see what happens with it. I think, personally, this has been my opinion for a while. 6th edition, sorry, 5.5, sorry, I mean 1 D&D is definitely going to be pushed out, and they're trying to make 100% of the profit on it. If they're trying to do a vertical design where they, just like Starbucks, own the entire pipeline from editing, writing, all the way down to publishing to get 100% profit, that is a thing that might happen. Or they're going pure digital, right, with the D&D Beyond VTT and that kind of stuff. We'll have to see what happens with that.
I really will be disappointed if the books go away.
Everyone will. Yeah. I mean, they should have just done 1 edition, which is you get the digital copy with the print copy. That's all. That is all you needed to do. People who want it to be cheaper can get the digital copy, and you still make money. You're printing money.
Yep.
But,
I mean, I've been buying everything twice. Well, not everything, but all the source books anyway. I don't buy all the adventures in hardbound, but...
Yep. Yay. Yay.
On that note, let's go save children.
Yay! Oh no. Okay. So thank you for that segue, Elena. Oh god. Last time on Odyssey of the Dragonlords, played by Light of Thylea, you had assaulted the Tower of Sidon, a literal mountain that had been carved over generations of Gigans into a towering structure within which Sidon and his brood now live. You were able to get in through the sewers and defeated the guards at the entry level. Brissa, in a genius attempt at trying to make it so that the alarm could not be raised, attempted to take down the silver massive bell that would raise the alarm. And it didn't go so well. It clattered down. You alerted the upper troops as a couple of disgusting, headless, yet at the same time chest-headed cyclopean creatures rushed down. You were able to dispose of them, but not until after taking a little bit of damage with the front line. You then decided to take on the armor of some of the soldiers and present yourself to the troops at the next level up as being Sidonian forces who had captured Lyra, who seemed very dour and sad that she was captured. Very, very much playing into the role and not flipping everyone off on the way up. That didn't happen at all.
If I got captured, I would flip everyone off.
That's true. It's true. And then probably cost Kara her life. But then, as you were able to convince those guards that, you guys were legit, you were led to what appeared to be the Forge level. In the Forge level, you saw a very familiar face, that of a Gigan Jenkin by the name of Bront, who had helped with the siege equipment during the siege of Aresia. In the ensuing conversation, you learned that Bront apparently had been working for his god in this forge, but more importantly, perhaps, that he has a son who is currently also being kept by Sidon. And with that, I have to step away for just 1 second, if you guys wouldn't mind kind of talking amongst yourself. I'll be right back.
I don't work well under pressure.
I'm feeling a little bit clamped. Does anybody remember that? Talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. Why do you park in a driveway and drive on a parkway? Mike Myers, Saturday Night Live back in the 90s when it was good.
I'm a youngin'. I don't know.
That sketch is older than you are.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whenever I hear verklempt, I just think of the nanny.
Look up Coffee Talk with Linda Richmond. I'm sure it's on YouTube. Coffee Talk. Because she's from New York.
My
But not
favorite
the part-
Saturday Night. I was gonna say my favorite Saturday Night Lives are like the alien ones where they get abducted and then they come back down.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, those are good.
Those are fair.
That's a good one.
Mostly because Kate McKinnon's so damn funny, the rest of the cast can't keep their faces straight.
Oh yeah, she 100% carries it. But like, yeah.
Oh,
there's- yeah. Especially like when they break. I think every single one of them they break character at some point, and it's just
The one with Ryan Gosling was the best. He just
you could
lost it.
you couldn't
Not
keep a
keep it
straight face at
together.
all. Yeah.
Yeah. I will say SNL's been better the last couple years than it had been for a long time. But
There's like a trio of like 3 guys, and I forget they have a group name. What is it now? Oh man, I'm gonna find it. It's really good. I'm gonna find it. It's hilarious. It's like the 3 of the writers, and they like do skits and everything. There's one where like Travis Kelce like just beats the crap out of him.
oh, that's why you know about it. Okay.
Oh, okay, I knew about it before that. Before that portion. Please don't destroy.
Keeping an eye on the competition. Got it.
Yeah.
I was reading about that on Twitter today, and people were like, "It's just a PR stunt," and other people were like, "She's gone to like 4 different football games, so she's definitely at least infatuated with him because no one would forcibly sit through 4 football games as a PR stunt."
It's true.
That's accurate.
Thanks for
That
buying me
is
extra
so
time, you
accurate.
guys. Life is a hell of a drug. All right, with that, we're back. As you guys are standing within the forge level, you look about, and just as a reminder again, this is a pretty massive, imposing area. You can see that tools, weapons, and the like are all strewn about. Mithril, adamantine, steel is there, and it's being currently handled by all of these interesting-looking insectoid humanoids. They have multiple filigree insectoid wings. You can see that they have multiple sets of arms that they use, but they seem to pay you all absolutely no mind. Going about their business, looking around, making sure that the gear's in tip-top shape and the like. And even Bront himself seems to pay no mind to them. As you had sworn an oath to Bront that you would free his son in exchange for his help. Listen, it's just too easy.
Who would do that? Like, that's crazy, man.
That's weird.
Yeah, like, it's really weird.
This late in the game, we're still just making oaths.
Yeah,
That's weird.
Willy
I
nilly.
think we would learn our lesson by
What's
now.
one more, you know?
I mean, at this point, you just can't keep track.
So you can see that the Geigen has a little bit relaxed, where there was a lot of tension around the shoulders, and the hands kind of wrung themselves into fists. They have relaxed a little bit, but the eye, solitary as it is in the forehead, looks up to the higher levels of the tower, and you can see some concern displayed across his face.
So how do we get up? Do you have a good plan to get us up there? And do you have any... Are there any other potential allies up there? Or any other tools we can use to get up there?
Do you know where the armory is?
Oh yeah, that would be great. Or like a treasury vault, like, you know, like that has a bunch of armor and stuff in there.
I mean, he kind of looks around. I have the weapons here. There are a few things that are kept here. I have my personal treasury that you can certainly have access to if that is what you seek, if you're here to loot. Then there is also a new space that was created. A man, a human from a different world, has been put to constructing automatons for Sidon. Maybe you can free him. Flashback time. Yanni, I think it was you who was in the prisons for half a minute, or who was in the prisons as a soldier on the Isle of Yonder.
Darian was.
I think
No, that was a different island.
That was on Themis.
didn't he want to build
right.
an, I thought he wanted to build like an airship or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
vaguely
remember who that was in the prison though.
I want to say it was Brissa, but and someone else, but was it Rodus? But I don't remember.
Oh, it may have been.
I don't think it was me.
Yeah,
It wasn't me.
I think it was Brissa and Rodus, if I remember correctly. But I don't remember. I'm not 100% sure.
And so as he says the name, you recognize it in the description of the man. He's being kept north of here. He might have ideas as well. I know that he seeks freedom. Then of course there is also the cook, Rasmus. You could try to convince him to cook up some kind of disguise for you to be delivered to Sidon. Other
No,
than
if you're
that-
like on the same floor, like we just have to walk.
Yes, just northwest of here.
Oh.
If you have not gathered, this is where the servants live.
Speaking of servants, what are these things?
He
Wait,
kind of
not the
like
instant man.
looks over towards the creature. Oh, the Mermikis. Well, exactly that. Just Ants, worker creatures that listen to Sidon's every command, though. Well, they do because he has one of their queens captured on this level. At the mention of the queen, you do see that the Myrmikis are paying attention and just kind of like the antenna kind of like twitching a little bit, but they keep working. I highly advise against engaging with her. They are a terrible scourge and would be very dangerous to Thylea at least.
Would they be very dangerous to Sidon if we found a way to leverage them?
I really think you should not engage with this. This is a bad idea. I see where you're going with this, but not all weapons are created equal. As he says this, you suddenly feel something brushing up against your mind, Yanni. A gentle knock, it almost feels like. And you can see as the creature closest to you all seems to be kind of having one of the antenna turned towards you, and you see one of the multifaceted eyes kind of considering you. Do you let it in?
Oh,
You certainly have experience now with mental conversations.
Yeah, I'll let it happen.
Hello? You hear a voice that seems to be kind of like pulled together from multiple voices. It's almost like it's multi-sampling different humanoid voices and overlaying them into what you can understand to be humanoid.
Hi.
Hi. The voices kind of put themselves together. You see multiple images of sailors and soldiers and academy folk kind of raising their hand and greeting towards you, kind of flashing by your mind. It's more that there's like the intention of saying hello, and then your brain desperately tries to put it into a place, patternize it into something that you can understand and grasp. You speak, Queen. And as Queen kind of comes in, your mind tears itself apart trying to imagine. You suddenly see the creature before you, but these ones are small, something much larger. And you hear chains rattling about, and you just get the feeling of sadness. It's almost like it's a 4D cinema, and the emotion is just directly pushed into your veins.
You guys might notice Yanni twitching a little bit. He's trying to control it, but
Are you well? And then he kind of looks between the Myrmikis and you.
I think I have water in my ear from when we swam in still. It's
Make me a deception check.
Whoa.
Oh.
19.
You may want to have that checked out. Also
Yeah.
be wary, these creatures, they communicate between themselves with their minds. You don't know if they can do this with you. They never respond to me. They just do.
We kind of know about these, though.
I mean,
Not a lot, but it was something that the Lotus Witch, one of her questions was about them, but I don't remember what it was.
she asked who
Someone else
created them?
Yeah. But I don't remember who it was.
Well, I don't think we knew, did we?
No, we didn't. It was one of the ones we got wrong.
It was
Well,
Typhon, right?
if you seek, but no, Typhon is a creature.
It did start with a T, but I don't remember who it was.
No, this is... Well, I mean, what I know is that the Myrmikis were created by the Titans. They were one of the races, like the Gaigans, the Satyrs, the Nymphs, and so on, to worship the gods.
Wait, was it the original Talieus? The first one, not the current one?
Not the douchebag.
There's a little smile that kind of creeps across Braun's face there. That is funny. Speaking of, all of the children, as far as I know, have gone out to fight these new gods. What is happening? Are these actually gods? Did you just make up a ruse? Is this more dragons in the skies? and in the skies.
I don't know if we have time, Brad. I don't know if we have time. But yes, they're actually gods.
At least as far as we can tell.
I mean, you can control them.
Not really.
Nope.
Nope.
We're talking about the Titan children, right? Not the actual.
No. We're talking about the octet right now.
Oh,
But also,
okay.
yes, Titan children were mentioned.
Okay, we were talking about finding the children, and then he said the children went out to fight. I was very confused.
Right. Sidon's kids.
Yes, Sidon's children are outside of the tower attacking the gods as we speak. Except for Chalcea and Thalieos, the douchebag.
Wait. Now I'm confused because I thought that's who you meant.
No.
So there's
they
other
are
kids?
children. Yes, Sidon and Thylea had 8.
What?
Yes, you did not know this.
No, we just knew the douchebag and the bitchy one.
I mean, we knew there were more. We just didn't know they were here.
Yeah, we
Not
knew there was
surprising.
more.
We knew there were more Titan.
Yeah, we knew there were kids.
Yeah.
Did we?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure
You know,
Apparently not all of
honestly,
us.
I just kind of repress anything about Sidon, to be fair, so...
Just as well.
I was living in a dark prison cell, so I had no idea.
That's fair.
So, just really quick, back to the Mermikis. What would make them bad if they were set free? You just said bad, but like there was no detail there.
They would fight like no force upon Thylea. They can communicate with one another across great distances. And they were created for conquest and servitude to the queens. The queens can be controlled by the Titans, but nothing else can. You would unleash a hungering force all across Thylea. It would crush cities, peoples.
So,
Yanni,
if
at
you're
the back of
telling
your
us,
mind, you just hear lies, 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 lies. Freedom. Free us. Please, 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 please. As all of the Mermikis are now kind of like chiming in with that.
so
I'm getting swimmers here! Rapid onset!
right there, pat the
Can you
head.
not just prestidigitate it out of your ear?
I tried! Didn't work!
Well, what would you recommend then that we do if we're to, fight Sidon? And if he's the one controlling the queen, what happens when he can no longer control the queen?
I will order. He kind of looks at the little workers. I will deal with it.
All right.
Glad
They're
this is settled.
small and cute, though.
As
No,
mentioned,
they're not.
you should
I would
speak
rather.
with Rasmus. Stay away from the eastern part. If you want to, you can also speak with this engineer, this Mikael. See what he can give you in this fight as well. And then from there, make your way upwards. You would have to pass, at the very least, past the heavens. And I'm guessing that Sidon sits in the throne room, but I'm not sure. There is a good chance he's within the heavens as well, within his Elysium.
Is there anything on like how many levels do we have to go?
Next to this one and the crew levels, those are the two that you would have to worry about. The heavens, this level, the forge, and the top level underneath the sun, the throne room.
Oh, so they all just have vaulted ceilings then, because that's less floors than I was expecting.
Oh no, there are dozens of floors for the thousands of troops that live within the tower. though many have been set north already. They're going to crush Mitros, Astoria, and this
Unless
new
we-
city, Carpatha, I believe, is already under siege.
Wait, did you know what? I'm not even gonna question it.
Oh no.
When we were coming in, they said a passcode. Are there any passcodes we need to know, or any phrases we need to know?
The one that I know for the heavens is, and he tells you.
Somebody write that down.
Quest phrase.
Write that down. Write that down. Write that down.
And
How do
he
you spell
tells
that?
you.
It is Poopy Turtle.
Oh.
Yeah, I did not spell that right.
And so Mikael and Rasmus are both north, right?
In this level, yes.
Got it.
I will not be able to move with you. It would be too obvious. Rasmus is a conniving one, a satyr that has worked in a theater for Lutheria long ago. If there is anyone conniving enough, it would be him. Mikael, I just don't know. Haven't got to work with him much. He is obsessed with these machines he builds.
But can you like give us like freedom to move around this level without causing any issues?
Should be possible. Kind of looks towards Lara. You would be more difficult. They will expect you to move upwards, but I think I've bought us enough time for the time being. Lyra, why don't you stay with me for now? The rest of you should be able to move freely.
Because I'm not gonna wear this stupid armor.
Yeah, I think that's basically what it comes down to.
Is there any like clothing armor? You know, because everyone wears different types of armor that Lyra could wear.
I am
Sometimes our body is our armor.
not a clothier, no. I do proper armor.
I mean, she's worn leathers before. Does that count?
I guess.
Ira, would you put on something else? Being separate is not a good idea.
She would be safe with me.
Would you be safe with her? That's the real question.
This eye considers you.
You're goddamn right. I mean, leather armor's fine, but if we don't have any, we don't have any.
You don't have a set of armor on you at all times?
Nope, I don't wear armor at all.
I mean, it does not make sense. I agree.
Look,
I-
sometimes
yeah,
we
I
just
don't
want to be
understand.
free. We gotta let everything breathe.
Did not need to know that.
But normally, if you want to continue breathing, you should have something protective on.
Ah! Good comeback.
Thanks.
Right, I have mage armor.
Ah, for cowards.
Look, if you can't say use magic, just say that, Ron. That's all you
Of
gotta
course I
say.
do. I make magical armor. But who do you take me for?
But no, I don't have any armor.
Oh,
Well, I say, you know, Lyra stays here then, and we just make it really quick. We talk to Mikael and Rasmus, and maybe we think about Rasmus, but we at least talk to the engineer. Sounds like Rasmus might be a little sketchy.
And I will befriend all these tiny bug people.
I personally vote that we leave the queen alone, because I don't want to unleash a scourge upon Thylea.
Well, the queen's not here. I'll
Hey.
befriend the ones in the room.
Please
that's
do
fine, I'm
not
just
talk
making-
to the help.
oh.
Wow, the
Oh,
help! Wow.
That's not cool. All right.
But
Hold up.
they're helping me build armor.
No.
Can we oath with the bug queen? Maybe we oath with her.
Darian,
I don't think this is a
Just-
good idea.
No, that's Brissa's thing.
I can't steal
David?
the character backstory.
Can we see the fight like from out the window here? Like,
if you
it
step
just
up to it,
keeps
yes.
going on.
You can see dragons and griffins fighting each other. The sun kind of cutting across. Definitely going to make me a perception check if you would.
Because I am so great at those. Absolutely. +0. Here we go.
Yeah.
9.
So as you look out across, you can see that many ships down below lay broken and burning on the surface of the water. You can see bodies floating, and you can see Sidonian ships kind of going through and seemingly kind of finishing off sailors on the sides. You can see massive clashes in the air where lightning strikes against something else, and you swear you see the form of a centaur riding the lightning, but hard to tell from this distance.
Damn, I bet the scene would be a lot cooler if I could see it. He really needs to like clean his windows, like all the coal has just like really like ugh.
Sorry, it gets kind of hot in here, and then I get sweaty, and it builds up. And they don't have heated windows.
I understand, it's fine, it just maybe we should get going then.
Yeah, I think speed is of the essence.
Yeah,
And
just go talk.
Yeah.
We're on a time crunch.
You said that there was you said you had an armory. Is there anything that we can use on it? We're not here to loot, right? We are here to kill
His
Sidon.
eyebrow just cocks up like he does not believe you.
We're here to. Is there anything in there that would help us kill Sidon? Is more of the question.
Loot is like number 3. It was 1 kill Sidon, 2 save versus child, 3 loot. But 2 and 3 are probably interchangeable.
I don't
I
care
don't
what you
know
take
about that.
from the treasury. It is usually prototypes that are created that the children were not interested in. Sidon has a glaive, and it is powerful enough as it is.
Yeah, Bristol's
Whatever is
probably
in
going to
there
take that.
can be yours. I'm surprised that the queen would need the need for the loot, but we all have our vices.
Again, I was just asking if there's if you had a weapon in there that was like, oh hey yes, when it hits a titan, they get instantly paralyzed, right? That would be useful.
No, that is not allowed for many reasons.
Yeah, what do you think? That's like, why would you keep something in your house that can kill you? That's just silly.
Safeguard
Then I
against
knew where it
children?
was.
Yeah, exactly. That
Sorry,
too.
every American just pulls out their gun. What do you mean?
Let's go get 4 rifles.
Gotta
out
get
of
my
my
12 gauge real quick.
No.
Okay, yeah, but if there were like human bane bullets were a thing, would you keep those? I mean,
Bullets.
Yeah, that is just a bullet.
Yeah, I guess like hollow jackets are like particularly anti-human. I haven't been in the treasury for some time. See what you can find. Players, if you find this treasury, loot rules apply. You know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
Oh no.
Pick up to very rare, up to uncommon item. And you
get to
might
work.
find it.
Oh,
Just like we did before, yeah.
gotcha.
It's moved up to number 1 on the list, guys.
As I do say we stop by there just to see if there's anything that we can potentially use.
yeah, we'll just swing by if it's on the way.
You guys can do that with me. Go do the talking without me.
Okay, but could you
But
just
you're the
draw
best
us a map?
talker.
Yeah, draw us a map so we don't get lost. You must know where they
You
are.
will have to move through the. Well, you'll have to go through the bronze moors and then down past the water wheels, and then you'll get into the treasury. You'll have to fight some of the things that are there. The Lemmies are not going to simply let you go through. Just so you know.
Oh yeah, you guys should definitely do that with me. So you should do the talking stuff first.
Raise some concern. You sure you need to loot? You seem very well equipped. Is your arm okay? He looks at you, this.
Yeah, why? Is it fine? It's just
Is that metal cord cutting into your forearm? It just looks uncomfortable.
yeah. I mean, it was a gift, I guess.
Looks good.
Thank you. I mean,
Insight.
like run her hand through it, and does her hand go through it? So
It
it's
does not go
like-
through. It is attached. It is like a
Oh.
little band that kind of squeezes into your bulging floor.
Oh yeah, it is kind of solid, isn't it? You know, like I haven't really played with it yet.
8 strings are tangible. Thank you very much.
You have fun playing with your forearm.
Thank you, appreciate it. I have 6 fingers too.
What's happening? Are we bragging about stuff right now? Please just go leave and talk to these people.
He has 6 fingers too.
You can either approach through the staircase, which has its advantages and disadvantages. The advantages are that you can move at your own speed. You don't need anything else to move with it, but you might get seen by a patrol. Similarly, you could go with the elevator, which is in the northeastern part of this floor. Harpies carry the box up and down the tower. It is currently operated by a Geigen. You would likely have to... And you see him kind of hesitate there for a second. You would have to make sure he's not a hindrance. I have to ask. I know I cannot ask this, you will refuse, but I hope that against your nature of killing my people, you'd be willing to consider not killing the Geigens you meet. I understand that you have to render them unconscious, but my people are already on the brink of extinction. I betray them by helping you. I should not help you. I should forsake my son and kill you on the spot. But I cannot. If you must spill blood to sate your conqueror's blood, then I guess that is what you will choose to do. But if you find it in your heart to protect my people, then please find a way to succeed without killing more Geigens. But then again, the name of Estor Arkelander has repercussions upon the present. And his eye just gives you a hard look, Brissa.
I will do my best to not kill any Geigens. I will knock them unconscious instead.
I don't want to kill anybody. I don't have to.
Yeah, honestly, that unconscious thing has been on the table this whole time, and we have surprisingly used it not a lot.
But we can definitely do that going forward.
Well, I mean, I don't want to kill anybody I don't have to, but I also don't want to leave anybody alive behind me that could stab me in the back. So, you know,
Right,
it's finding that balance.
Yeah.
If they attack first,
we can just knock them unconscious, and then we'll figure out what to do.
Yeah.
But I did have an idea. Do you have like a big bag that we could stuff Lyra in? Like if we just like put her in a bag, then we can like carry her over the shoulders, and then it's not like super obvious that.
why are we putting me
It's
in a
not very
bag?
stealthy.
But then we could still like take her with us.
And what would your... Sorry, real quick, Brissa. Pretend I'm a Geigen soldier, then. What do you have in the bag? Why are you leaving the armory with a massive bag?
What's in the bag?
And why is the bag flipping me off? Sorry,
The bag,
Lyra,
look,
I know you.
hopefully the bag should not be flipping
Yeah.
off. But it was just an idea. I was throwing it
No,
out.
it's fair. It's fair.
I have a question. Who was birds? Who got turned into birds in the last session?
Argenti.
Maybe it's our bird
and
supplies.
Scylla. And Scylla is also a bird.
Maybe it's all of our bird supplies. You know?
We need a lot of bird seed.
I mean, we do have 2 hawks with us, so like.
And my mechanical bird.
I wasn't going to mention anything, but this is an excessive amount of code violations in the tower. This is a lot of beasts.
But I am for this idea. It is bird seed and like equipment for the birds and everything like that. And then bada bing, bada boom, right? If someone gets, and if anyone like disagrees with it, we can just hit them.
And to be clear, Lyra, you can't turn invisible. Like, first just sneaking around trying to talk to people, surely you can just be invisible for a bit.
So Fun fact, I can turn invisible.
I'm sorry. We put you in a bag or a net this whole time.
I didn't want to do it.
Why?
I don't know. It seemed like there'd be better situations for it.
How long can you turn invisible for? I guess is the question. Is it like a
An
minute?
hour.
Oh, all right. Turn invisible. Let's get all over this.
But now I kind of do want to stay here and talk to Brock.
But if we get into a fight, we might need you.
No, we'll be good. We'll be good. Let's just go.
Well, if we
She
get
can
into
stay,
a fight,
and-
then I won't be invisible anymore. And then what? Then we're just stuck in the middle of the tower with me being not invisible.
All right. Then you stay here. We will go to the treasury, and if we see anything, that, that you like, we'll.
Because I'm definitely not going to use a spell slot on invisibility. What a waste.
All right.
Well, I can. If you need me to, I can make you invisible again.
Here's my fear. Really quick, just throw it out there. Is that we go and talk to these two people, we get caught up in that, we don't have enough time to come back here before we have to rush up and go do what we got to do. And I don't want to leave anyone behind.
Yeah, I guess that's fair and logical.
I want to just check this box and be able to move on to the next box.
Yeah.
I agree.
Alright.
And I mean, you don't have to speak with Rasmus or this Mikael. Those were the ideas. You were wondering whom you might get support from. Again, the Mermekis Queen. No, he's no-go.
I mean, you said Rasmus was a little conniving and everything like that, so I don't necessarily know if I would trust him, but
He has his
We
own
do know-
reasons to hate the Titans.
Oh. Okay, then maybe we should talk to him.
Oh, if I turn invisible, it'll get rid of my hex.
I mean, Yanni said he could cast it on you already.
Oh, right. Also, never mind. You're
I
right.
think I'm not concentrating on anything.
You're right.
I
Yanni
think I'm
could do it.
concentrating on anything, am I?
I don't think so.
All right, let's go talk to these people. We have a map. Onward! Let's go talk to these people. Go to the treasury and see if there's anything we could use to kill Sidon.
All right. Clancy, you're currently in charge of the group token.
Oh god, that's right. Yep, I sure am.
All right. So am I casting invisibility on?
Yeah,
Lyra.
here's Lyra, just so you can
Yeah.
cast it on her.
I'm ready to be
Done.
invisible.
Bloop. And with that, she is gone.
I immediately go a different direction. No, I'm just kidding.
Loud as fuck, though. Alrighty. As you approach that northwest door, Bronze just kind of looks at you and says, "Good luck, Light of Thylea. I hope that your name is well deserved. I saw what you did in Arisia. You saved thousands with your actions. I hope that your subterfuge, once again, will accomplish the same here. Godspeed."
Hey, I really
What?
did want to stay here too, so just remember that for the future.
Where are you?
Just refresh my memory because it feels like it's been a minute. Where's your son again?
I don't know.
Same place
Okay.
where the sun is, probably.
That
In the
infinite-
Sidon
We'll
daycare.
find them.
the infinite daycare that they have.
But you're the one getting them out when we find them, right? That's what we agreed on.
Yes.
Okay.
We send them back down here.
Right.
And I can send my bird with them to guide them, so it's fine.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Good luck.
Alright.
All right,
Okay.
you guys came through the Medusa booty room to get here.
Yeah.
The Medusa booty room.
And he told us where these other rooms were, right? So we know where to go.
The
Is it-
Medusa. Yeah.
He said
just
like
said
a water
more.
wheel. He said bronze something.
No, that was to get to the treasury.
Yeah. But I mean, we know all three rooms, right? And
So you guys move through, and you know that you will have to get into into this room right here in order to be able to get to the treasury, which lies on the southwestern. So you essentially have to walk through multiple rooms to get into the treasury. If you're seeking to go to Rasmus, there's a room here that you get into, and then what he's called the Golem room is where Mikhail is being kept. He also told you that the north room is where the Geigen soldiers on this level reside. So
I said we do that one last then, if that's where the Geigen soldiers are. And we
So,
do
chef guy?
Do we want to do Treasury, Rasmus, and then Mikhail, or do we want to do?
But didn't he say going to the treasury would probably alert people?
Yeah, it seems like
Treasury last then.
yeah, it seems like we're probably better to stay focused on the mission, and then we can loot when he's dead.
Unless the tower
I
falls
agree.
on us. We did already mention this too.
I guess we'll find out.
All right.
Maybe these two guys have an idea about the treasury. That guy he seemed like he didn't really know. Maybe these two guys know. So
Wow. Wow.
I don't like that he wanted to keep them slaves, even though they might be bad. I didn't like that.
Yeah. David, are we out of earshot of
bronze. Oh yeah, and the loud pinging has resumed. It is also again there's a massive like, boom, boom, just a repeated massive clang as well that's coming from the north level as well. You overhear conversation on this door, which you know leads back towards the staircase, where two Geigans are currently talking to each other. And what's with the birds? I don't know. That's just gross. But yeah. You
so
out of earshot for
when we're out of earshot of people, I'm going to be like, guys. So the Mirmikis were talking in my head while we were in there.
Oops.
It wasn't really water in my ear. I know I'm a good actor. You don't have to compliment me on my selling of it. But they're saying that he's full of crap about them being like, this evil, destructive, force. So maybe we find the queen if we can have a convo.
I feel like that's what an evil, destructive force would say.
I was about to say, isn't that what an evil destructive force would tell you? So that you would let them go?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I would rather be safe than sorry and just not.
Yeah, but I don't like that. It's just another group of slaves.
It's true.
Is that really who we are? We won't even give them a chance?
Do you really have to ask that?
I was hoping we've changed.
If we could have them oath it that they won't.
Oh my god, no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
We're handing them out. We're on a 10-minute timer. Like, I feel like that's just the next oath.
Believe it or not, I actually agree with Brissa this time. If
I wrote it down. Brissa takes out a notepad.
if the Mirmikis obey their queens unquestioningly, if the queen will oath in return for her freedom, if she will oath that she and her people will
be
Not
free,
kill
live
everyone?
peacefully.
be slaves to someone else.
No, we'll live peacefully as opposed to wage war on the sapient races of Thylea, then
Yep.
Is there harm in that?
I don't think so. I think that is a good idea. If she can, if they will, we have to structure the oath properly. But I think that is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I do also say that we're on a timeline, so
True.
we don't know where they are. Did they say in their head where the queen is located on this level?
I mean, he told you guys it's east of here,
Oh, okay.
in the east part of the floor.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's kind of the same direction as the loot you guys are so desperate for.
Oh, well, it's perfect. Two
The
stories.
loot's to the west.
Oh wait, no, it's the other way.
Ah.
Sorry, pick one.
All right. Well, I picked the loot.
Slaves, loot wins, clearly.
Yeah.
I had a really bad conundrum there for a second.
But look at the big picture. If you have more slaves, they can bring you more loot.
Oh no.
Oh, maybe-
No. X
Who do you
card.
wanna
That
see
was getting
first?
way too dark. Way too dark.
Rasmus? We go see him.
I think we go see Rasmus first.
Yeah,
So if you're trying to get into this door, just as a heads up, that leads towards the treasury. You do smell a delicious smell coming from here that indicates that must be where the people are, specifically the people that cook.
Let's go see Rasmus.
It's mermikis. They use them as food.
Clancy, you're in charge.
Clancy, it's you.
I
You're the
guess
token Clancy.
She's just still reeling.
Are we the good guys? Are we the bad guys? Yikes.
Yes.
Middle of the road, guys.
Yeah, we're the morally gray guys.
Morally Grey is getting darker and darker with you all.
There's
There's
darker
50
shades
shades.
of gray.
There's 50 shades.
Oh no.
We just agreed to free the slaves.
Mm-hmm. So this is the door, right?
That is the door.
Fantastic. Anybody with a good perception want to listen first? Cool.
I listen.
Go ahead and listen. You hear chatter in there. It seems like a man is yelling. I told you a million times the way that you need to prepare this. No, stop dropping. Did you put your own poop in there? Are you serious? Why am I stuck with you? I wish I had the mermikis instead. And you hear like a bleeding kind of laughing that Yanni immediately it puts your hairs on edge. All of you guys can hear the bleed laughing of goatlings on the other side.
Fuckers.
He
We
seems-
run into a conundrum already.
Oh no! Why? What are these things?
They
Evil.
hate Yanni.
They're evil. Pure evil. All the evil.
They used to just show up and throw poop at him, just randomly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the guy in there seems really upset with them, so maybe you won't have to worry about poop this time.
Here's hoping. Haven't run into any in a while. I've learned some new tricks since the last ones.
Not it.
Shall we go in?
Yeah, Lyra first because they can't see her. She can come back and tell us what's going on.
Door just opens without
door
explanation,
has to
closes
open.
back down. Don't worry about it. Nothing happened here.
I think we're fine. We can go in invisible. We're here to see Rasmus.
Alright, I'm gonna open the door then.
All right. As you open up the door, you look inside, and this is what you see.
A knife.
Oh.
A spicy, delicious aroma fills this room, which is obviously a kitchen. Pans clatter as four goatlings scurry along, hard at work, assisting the chef in his day-to-day tasks. The chef is a satyr who leans over a large iron stove. The room bustles with activity, warmth, and suddenly comes to a very halting stop. The satyr has like a little bit of a chin strap with a goatee beard that is kind of tied at the bottom there. You can see that they're wearing kind of like a nice little stylish silken scarf around. They have these permanently soot blackened hands that kind of go down as they all kind of stop. You see he had kind of picked up something out of a pan and was about to try it. It's steaming hot. Like it seems like the heat does not matter to his fingers at all. And exactly who are you supposed to be? If you want food, you go down to the other kitchens. This is for all the people that work at this level. And you do not look like Eggins. Go, off with you.
So it looks like a guy.
We have a very important conversation to have with Rasmus. Please, if you could show us to him.
I'm
pretty sure that's him.
All the goatlings are just like, no, Rasmus. As he kind of looking around, he's just like, I am the one that they call Rasmus. What do you want?
Can we speak in private?
All the godlings are kind of listening in. I don't know what is this about? Why am I? Can you at least tell me what this is about? There's a war out going, and I need to prepare a big meal. The Sidon is getting hungry. The Titans will return.
Exactly. Bront sent this. He said that we have some commonalities in our thinking in it, and you might be able to help us solve a problem.
All the godlings are like, huh? Looking towards Rasmus. I see. Godlings, all of you, go ahead and bring me 5 more of the Mimerkis eggs. And 2 of the bodies if they're lying about. Yep, but the quiche, man. They're kind of complaining about their differences. Yes, whatever. Just go do it. Be good little things. And the godlings are kind of walking by. As they kind of like squeeze past, the last one kind of stops and stares. Kind of looking towards you, Yanni.
Don't forget I'm a satyr right now.
Mm-hmm. Just kind of smells in your direction.
What, I bathed today.
Yeah, you smell funny. Hey! I told you to go! And starts to kind of slink away. Alright, come on in. What are you taking so long? Come on, close the door behind you. What are you, raised on the barn? So, what is this all about? Is this one of Braun's pranks? He's never pranked anything in his life. He's way too serious for that. So what exactly is he up to? It's not my birthday, that is next month.
I am also here, but I'm invisible.
What the? Where are you? Show yourself.
Ooh.
We don't really want to do that, but we're here to kill Sidon.
And with that, the eyes kind of go much wider and look at you. Wait a second. His hoofs kind of clop as they get closer. And the hand comes up and kind of like skizzes your face and kind of pulls your teeth apart, or like your lips apart to kind of look at the teeth. Good food. Enough citrus. Look at the complexion of the skin. Looks at your nails. No workers, no soldiers. You are them.
I'm your conscience.
No, you're not.
Oh my god. Stop it. On that note,
it's a good trick, though. I like that.
I'm gonna stand by the door and keep my ears out for anybody coming.
Roger. It's just a repeated clanking. I respect that, though. So you're the plight of Thylea. Welcome.
Sort of light, but...
Oh! Light? I thought it was pronounced plight this whole time. All of you call it.
There's definitely a smear campaign somewhere in Mitros.
I think it's actually plight.
Let's be fair, it depends on the day. It depends on the day, to be fair.
Well, let's just say in the tower, plight is much more popular.
Really? I thought they'd have gone with blight.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That would have been clever, too. So, you are here because Bront knows you're here. Interesting.
Uh-huh.
We met briefly during the taking of Arija.
I thought that he had a javelin up his ass. I would have never guessed that he would actually consider sticking it to the old man.
Hey, we don't kink shame here.
But no, not like that. I mean,
That's
you gotta
right,
have a flat
Yanni.
base at the end. The javelin would just get lost up there. Are you serious?
You know what? I take it back, Yanni. He's right. It does need to have a flared base.
Thank you. Listen, I, again, also don't kink shame. But you might want to talk to Bront about that. I'm better with actual sausages. What?
Good to know.
Good to know. Yeah, no.
What's happening?
I don't know. You're the one who interrupted me making a feast for the Titans. They are going to celebrate later that they have killed all of, well, these new gods that you all released. You know, the plight upon Thylea? Blight would have been better, wouldn't it have?
It would have been, yeah.
Yeah.
We were told that you could potentially help us get to the upper levels or help us fight Sidon.
Well, normally, Sidon and his brood likes to eat in the throne room. But the old man has been a bit reclusive, hanging out in Elysium more often than not. But to pass into it, well, you would need to be one of the Titans. I don't know how they do it, but I know that their bodies, they just make it possible for you to pass through the barrier into Elysium without much hindrance. So I guess you will have to kill one of them at the very least. Chalcia's crown might do the trick. Maybe it is their weapons. I mean, her scythe, well, she calls it a sickle, but for us, it's big. Maybe that is what it does. Or maybe her crown. No, it is her scythe. Sickle. Thylea's...
We'll take both. We'll take both of them.
Well, he got this fancy little sword not too long ago. Maybe that is it. He had Braun to rework it. Maybe he has more information on it. But as far as I can help you, maybe, just maybe, I could cook something and oh yes, a very large bread, and I'm going to stuff you all inside of it with holes so you can breathe. Stop worrying, and then when the time is right, you bust out of it and said, "Ha ha! We have got to kill you. We are the blight of Thylea." Ha ha.
But this is like the victory feast after they've killed the gods.
Well, I mean, the Titans are probably going to eat at least a refreshment beforehand. Maybe we can call it a tasting. We can say, hey, for the feast later, would you prefer the rye or the sourdough?
Here's an idea.
Oh, then you have to put us in the sourdough because I'm not going to be able to take the smell of rye for that long. Not that close.
I got one. You can truss us all up and put us under a giant cloche and then bring it up to them like a feast, and then you just lift the cloche, boom, there we are. But also tie it up, so
I don't
maybe
want to
don't do that part.
When that happens, just in case things go sideways, I'll probably beat myself up and have you probably need to tie me up after. We're gonna need to get rid of the goatlings. Gods, I fucking hate those little assholes.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Well, they're completely useless. They always get the wrong ingredients. They never measure anything. They say it destroys the flavor. Who doesn't measure when they bake? It is...
Oh, when you bake you have to, but when you cook it should really be more of a feel thing.
Ugh, no, it is precision, it is art.
No. Baking is science.
It's true,
It's
it's
like-
alchemy.
Yes, but cooking is more feel.
Meh. I like perfecting my recipes and then being able to reproduce them. Having a really good meal once and then the other 9 times you don't get the right... Why are we talking about recipes? Listen, are you going to be able to do this? I heard that you have done some amazing things and some very stupid things. It is true that you released these 8 new gods, right?
Yeah.
Why did you do this? Why didn't you just make yourself gods? I would have been fewer.
That was
that's-
the plan. Then,
So you're making yourself gods after this?
Maybe.
yeah.
It's a long, complicated process.
Is there room for one more?
God of cuisine.
Yes.
Ooh.
We can talk. We gotta pull this off first.
Swear an oath.
No,
No.
I don't do that.
Shit,
Nope.
I knew that wasn't going to work, but you have to try at least.
It might have worked, to be fair. Looking at Brissa.
If you'd have asked Brissa directly when the rest of us weren't around, you probably would have got it. But
Shit. Next time. Hey, I'm a very good cook. There's a reason. Hey, Sidon trusts only me.
Where do you bring the food to my son and Bron's son then?
Oh, that is all Elysium too.
Good to know.
Yeah, he has a bunch of dryads looking after them there.
All right. So
What do you normally bring them for food?
Oh, you know, high protein, lots of energy kind of things.
I bet they love cake. What if we pop out of a cake in the children's room?
I'm traumatizing them people. Hi, honey.
I'm just saying, if they're not going to eat anytime soon, the children must eat, and then we're already up there. We can kill the people watching. We can.
Oh well, they're usually taken care of by the Dryads. I mean, Elysium can provide, but they usually do the special affairs like birthdays and the like. When is your child's birthday? Looks at you, Brissa.
Oh no.
in like 3.5-ish months, somewhere around there.
Ah, too bad.
Yes, it's a little ways away.
Good recovery.
You know, it was like 3 weeks ago, right?
That is not true.
It's today.
I have one at home too.
It's in like 2 days. How did you not remember?
Yeah,
Yeah, why do you think she was running around going, "It's my birthday"? Horrible mother. Horrible.
I think we've already established this.
I like all the popping out of food ideas, but I don't think any of them are actually going to work, unfortunately.
Well, I don't know much more that I can give you then.
Can you poison food?
Do you have poison?
Actually, you are cooking for the Gigans currently, correct?
I mean, yes.
Is there anything that you could do to perhaps lull them all to sleep? Surely they enjoyed some good wine.
Well, the problem is Sidon is a hard ass, and these people want to earn the right into Elysium. Yeah, I mean, being a hero is very good. You get to live for the rest of your life in Elysium. It is a very nice place, from what I hear. So, no, they're not going to do anything that makes them look bad. But I could make, yes, I could make my particularly fiber-heavy bean nachos. Then we could deliver it to them. They are going to be upon the toilets. The line will be so long. Yes, that is going to keep many of them very busy. Very smart. And it is very, 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 very popular. They really like it. They understand the consequences, and they still gobble it down again and again. It is fantastic. Whenever they annoy me, I usually make it.
It makes sense.
I really hope we don't have to leave back through the sewers.
Oh, stuffed full.
It's the bee shrapnel. No.
Do you have anything that we could eat that would make us feel stronger or anything?
Stronger. I mean, yes, everything, anything that you want to eat. I've got some ham over there. There's some sourdough over there, if that's what you liked. I do have some melons over there, and he kind of goes through a bunch of ingredients for you to eat, but none of it's like magical elixir of I get a strength of 500. No.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking like a feast for some heroes.
I guess then our best hope is if you can distract the Gigans so we don't have to fight them? Hurt them?
Numbers. Yes, I can do this. I feel like I'm not doing enough. The fucker deserves more.
Also, like, if you want to kill the goatlings, we won't say. Like, we'll help, honestly.
I don't want blood in the kitchen. But maybe
Very unsanitary.
it is. I don't like it.
We heard you talking about the poop before
Yeah.
we came into the room.
Yeah, we did
Yes,
hear
it
about
is.
the
No, what they just walk and then they just shit on the floor. It's like, oh, I have irritable bowel syndrome. You make me nervous by yelling at me. It's like, but that is your job. You work in the fucking kitchen. Of course, you're going to take a little bit of heat. Go to the fucking bathroom. Don't just shit yourself in the.
Was that a pun? Take a little heat in the kitchen?
It was not, but I like the way you think.
Well, we're gonna go talk to this other guy real quick.
What other guy? Who could be more
Mikhail?
important than Erasmus?
Well, not more important. That's why I came to you first.
Thank you.
Ooh,
See,
I just
okay,
walk out
this
the
is how
door.
people talk to each other.
Do you know anything about the treasury as well?
I don't know. Brunt maintains it. He throws stuff in there. It's full of treasure.
Is it was guarded? Is there?
Oh
can
yeah, I
get
mean
rid
you
of
have to
those?
get past the blemmies. You have to get past the people practicing. Well,
What's,
not practicing, but, like there's you have to
Sorry,
go past stuff.
What's a blemmy?
Oh, weird Geigen creatures. Their eyes in their head. I mean, sorry, in their chest. They have no head.
Oh.
They're the ones that look like giant
Mhm.
teeth.
Yeah,
We
the
ran
ones that
into those.
offended. Well, legend goes that they were very into themselves. Very pretty race of Cyclopeans. And then, well, Lutherian Satan didn't like that too much. They cursed them, and now they look like that.
Now they look
Big
like giant
surprise.
teeth. That's crazy.
Could you get rid of them?
Surprise.
I mean, they're weird. They don't have to eat much, but when they eat a lot. And then they're usually good for weeks.
So I take it it's not their feeding time.
Not yet, but maybe you can bring them something? Though they'll probably be more interested in eating you.
Speaking of feeding times, I
Oh, hey, I'm over there.
imagine because
Sal-
we're not.
Oh,
Sorry. No, I imagine like with everyone with the tower being under attack, the schedule is slightly changed. But
yes,
do you
tell me
have like
about
a regular schedule, something like that we can keep a tab on for the rotations?
Well, the
As we're trying to sneak
feast
around.
is probably going to happen whenever they finish. So right now I'm preparing for midnight. But that could be a little bit earlier, so that's why I'm stressing out. It just depends on how long it takes them to kill those little godlings out there. Sorry, no offense. But yeah, that was supposed to be the feast tonight. Other than that, you've already missed dinner bell, and then there will be breakfast, of course, on sunrise.
Do you know when they do shift change? Because we did kill like 6 people on the lower level.
I don't really keep track of that too much. I just keep track of when I have to bring food.
Fair enough.
Sorry.
All right. You've been
Could the
incredibly
goatlings? Could the goatlings go bother the teeth creatures?
Oh, but how am I going to talk them into it? They are so stupid, yet so smart at the same time. It is frustrating.
Tell them they need to bring them food. They have big mouths.
I need one of you to sell it. Say this is a directive from Sidon himself.
Oh, Lyra, they can't see you. You can just be all like whoa, whoa, whoa with your voice and just sound like, coming from the air.
How deep can you make your voice?
Especially if they can lure them out of that room somehow, and like maybe into like the Medusa room for feeding.
What?
Oh, the Medusa room, be careful. That place is designed as a trap.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
it is.
great. Yeah, so
Good
we
to
can.
know.
Yeah, but I say put them in there then, and like lock the door behind them.
I was convinced it was just a mechanical Medusa bowl.
Unless I then go to Bront to figure out what's going on. Is that right there?
I mean, he has the control over it, so I wouldn't be too concerned. If he's in on this, right? I'm sure
Yeah, he
he's
is.
in on this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Good.
So-
How we knew your name.
I'm convincing the goatlings to go bother the tooth people.
The
And lure them out of the room so that we can go into the room for the treasury.
I mean,
We're
we'll have to go
still
in
on the treasury?
Oh, you're here for looting.
Or we
It's
could, or we
it's
could just
one
not
of the
come in.
things.
Yes, some of us are.
It's
Or
on
we
the
just-
list.
No judgment.
we
It
ignore
makes
this
sense.
aspect.
I'm so glad we're gonna loot this treasury while your son dies.
Or we skip this.
Wait, your son is here?
It's who you bring in
you're
the food
the
to.
queen. You're the one. No wonder you have nice teeth.
or we just keep on going?
I
Okay,
think
so this is plan A, right? We can go talk to the other guy, and maybe he's got a plan B.
Let's go talk to the other
We
guy.
can do the goatlings after we talk to the other guy.
Yeah,
Caw.
that sounds like a plan.
God, I keep forgetting there's birds in here.
Oh no.
We could have just made Argenti invisible too.
Yep. Oh no.
I love this. Love this. Like, this is gonna come in and save our ass at some point. I just know it.
You're
That
gonna
big
swoop in
bird.
from above.
Yes.
Speaking of, can I have one of those birds?
No.
No.
I've never eaten eagle.
You know what?
They look delicious.
Why don't you take them both?
What?
Wait, this is a trick, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah,
Ah, shit.
I'm just looking to see how everybody else reacts when I say that.
I mean, it would have been
None.
kind of funny.
No
I'm what
reaction.
they
Cool. Let's do it.
I'm what they call a shit disturber.
Ugh, more goatlings. And speaking of,
Not
they're kind
not
of starting to like push open the door and start to carry in these interesting, large, very thin, almost leathery shelled eggs. You can also see that they seem to have insectoid limbs that they kind of slung over their shoulder and are carrying in as well. Kind of, yeah, here you go, boss. Yeah. And you can definitely see these must be Myrmiki's body parts that they have brought in to be cooked and consumed, as well as what you presume to be eggs, out of which Myrmikis likely will hatch.
I was right.
Ah, that took you long enough. All right, I got the orders by Sidon, but these little idiots will not believe me. So why don't you tell them again what is Sidon's order? Huh? Their weird
Yours-
goat eyes are looking at everyone else except for Lyra.
He has ordered you to take food to the Lemmies.
What? And they're kind of like definitely look a little unsettled. That is right. And tell them why it is such glory to do so, or else. They will eat us. And they're gonna eat us.
And if that is what your lord desires of you,
Well, our lady used to be Lutheria. We don't even want to be here. Stupid. And they're kind of like bleeding amongst themselves. See what I mean? Useless.
to be
One
fair-
at a time.
to be fair, it is not what he desires of you. He just wants you to take them the food. If you take them the proper food in the proper time, they will not eat you because they will desire the food more.
Make me a deception check.
Woohoo! Deception check. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. I'm like, where's my deception check? It's over there. Yay! 23.
Nice. Maybe, yeah, they ate not too long ago. Maybe they're not that hungry yet. Yeah, maybe he's just trying to keep them fed.
He wants to bolster them if they're needed for the battle outside.
Yeah. All right, you bring them all of the eggs and all of the legs. But we just brought them here. Why do you think I had you bring them here in the first place, huh? As they kind of start carrying the stuff off out of the room. That was pretty good. Well done, you lot. I'm impressed.
Not the trickiest thing I've ever pulled off.
Oh shit, actually, hey, idiots! Not the Myrmikis by the Queen, the Myrmikis by the Treasury, by the water wheels. You hear me? You can see that they already have headed towards the eastern direction and kind of come back. Oh, could have been more clear about this. As they kind of start heading through a door. Something opens up and you guys can hear a guy kind of talking. What do you want? Sidon has brought us blood. The door closes. I'm excited to see them dead. And there will be nothing left of them to tell. Oh, I will need to take their heads so that they can't be talked to. Okay, we can do this. This will work.
The Blummies aren't gonna eat their heads.
I know, but I'm worried about them. You know, the skull coming.
You know what? Yeah,
Yeah.
never mind. Yep. Yep. Didn't even want to think about that, but yep.
I know.
Mm.
It's not like they're Dragonborn that just don't have to poop.
Why must this
Why not?
fact come into...
We went
What?
10 minutes before
Why?
we went murder hobo. Just want to point that out
Why?
there. We just told that guy we would talk about just incapacitating people.
No, we would talk
Gaigens.
about just incapacitating the Gaigens.
Got it. Okay. Everybody else fair game.
Goatlings?
Got it.
Also, Blemmy's technically different. Just want to put that out there.
Yeah, he didn't say Blummies. He just said Geigen. So... Oop.
Anyways, we gotta go talk to this other guy.
Yes, let's go talk to Mikhail.
All right.
Is it okay, like, as we're walking through, if we just mention perhaps to them that we're spreading the word that you're making this, sorry, what was it? Nachos?
Bean nachos.
Bean nachos. So
It's a
if
center
we can...
speciality from the Old Woods. First,
Okay.
you make a very flat kind of bread, and then you dry it, really fry it up, and then it's weird. If somebody told me, "Hey, eat these 5 flat pieces of bread," I would never touch it. But if you fry them up and cut them into tiny little triangles, I can eat 20, 30 of them.
Seems reasonable. Everything's better fried, and it's better for you.
I don't know about the last one, but it is more delicious.
No, this is the old days. They thought wrong back then, remember?
You do start looking better. And he kind of pats his tummy.
Sorry, I'm just trying to think of a cover because we are going to have to run into quite a few of them to get to the next person we have to talk to. So
Mikael he is in the golem shop. There is going to be
there we go.
a lot of people that you will have to worry about there. Well,
Right.
there's usually one guard on him, and then there are the Merkis workers. You can ignore them. And the automatons, I guess, they're kind of weird. Little metal people.
Hey, what's your take on the Mimikis? Do you think if we do you
good.
think we could turn
Good
them?
protein.
No, I mean, Bront says we shouldn't try to turn them against Sidon. He says they're too dangerous, that they'd get loose and destroy the world or something.
Wait. You are thinking about letting them loose?
We're just considering it.
No. There's so many of them. They would swarm you and eat you. That's what we've been doing to them for a long time. Please.
That's what you've been doing to them for a long time. We
You think that
just
they're
got
going
here.
to distinguish between us, huh?
They listen to their queens, right?
You literally look like me.
Well,
For the moment.
now.
Wait, what do you mean for the moment?
I'm a wizard, Harry.
What's a Harry?
You are with those legs.
That is true. Well, it's not the first time I was called a furry. Anyway, with that, I think you have other places to be, huh?
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to either spectacularly failing or getting me back to the old wood. That would be quite nice.
Yeah, sounds good. Thanks for your help.
No, thank you. And do you want something on the way out? I've got some quiches. I've got I might have something down here. Where is it? I know I have. I tried this new stuff where you just take corn and you kind of just cook it up and then you wait it and it pops into these little clouds. It's delicious. Hang on, just one second.
Oh,
That sounds great.
Yeah, there is.
Actually, that sounds-
This new stuff. It's called cream of ice. It's very good.
Does the quiche have mermikis in it?
Well, of course it does.
No, pass.
Oh,
good
it's
pass.
very good. You should try it.
No.
It's almost as good as my grasshopper tacos.
Do you have any of those?
Well, I don't have any grasshoppers. That's why I use my
No.
meats.
You've let me down twice now.
Oh, whatever. Bodiless voice. Get out of here.
All right. Any other last jarring comments you guys want to say?
Oh, we have to go. Invisibility only lasts an hour,
Yes.
and so does polymorph. And they've been polymorphed longer than I've been invisible.
And Jason's just like on the inside. Fucking please. Let this torture end. Finally. The end of
He's getting
days is
pets.
approaching.
It's fine.
Do we have to head this way now?
Yep. This way.
Okay.
Oh, a long hallway. Nothing bad will happen,
Nothing
surely.
bad will happen here. I'm not zigzagging for any purpose.
You were serpentining through the hallway. Serpentine.
You guys give me free reign. I'm gonna.
The rest of us are walking behind her going,
I know. Are we serpentining with her, or is she just on her own serpentining?
She's just preemptively avoiding the arrows going through the little.
Exactly.
Did you guys see if she took like a hard shot to the head in that fight up by the water?
Still like holding on to the
She's still
the
drinking.
decanter of wine. Yeah.
Why
She
is
just has a
why
hang
is she
out of her
going?
mouth. Like it's like a little
Why is she going-
Capri Sun.
Like a straw.
She has
The whole
crazy
time.
straws going around her head.
Why is she adding sound effects? What's with the while she's sneaking down the hall?
Where'd you get that cardboard box from? No. As you get to this door, it is extremely loud. Here over and over again.
Yes, we're just going in, Daphne. Open the door.
I don't know if you guys want to like try to take a listen, but fine. Alright.
I mean, I'll try again. It just sounds really loud. All right, I'll try. I'll listen. Guys, it's really loud. And that one. It's really loud, guys.
In fact, you think that your hearing just got a little damaged.
Oh no. Alright.
You see this weird bell-shaped ante-room that leads to another door.
So many doors.
That's why I thought it was really loud, because there's actually like so many.
As you step forward,
You
a
wanna
pressure
listen to
plate
this
does go. As you guys are in this room, the door behind you closes, and a door forward opens. And there you see more of these weird Myrmikis creatures walking about. Stone slabs overflow with bronze and iron parts. As you guys start to step into the room, you see that on the left side there...
Kinda. He's got like daddy vibes.
Yeah, he's kind of hot.
Hello?
A massive iron press looms in the center of the room, and there's a pipe-fed water through that you can't quite see from this angle, but you can kind of hear like a splashing of water. You can see as a Gigan seems to be kind of supervising a man that is currently like lowering with some pulley system as one of the presses presses a bunch of things. There's a flash of electricity, lightning energy that kind of sizzles across as the thing kind of goes back up, and you see that as one of those humanoid shapes kind of actuators whirring with magical energy moves itself into position. Another bronze soldier rising out of the bed as the Gigan kind of like goes,
Hey, who are you?
and that is where we're going to take a quick break. Before we go on break, though, we're going to do that giveaway. So everyone who follows us on the channel is going to be totally up for grabs. This doesn't cost you anything. So if you want to follow us really quick, now is a perfect time to hit that follow button so that you're automatically entered. I'll be using our list of followers to do the random giveaway. And as a reminder, that is going to be a giveaway for Disco Elysium, which is a phenomenally esoteric, eccentric, cool RPG where your inner demons are these multiple personalities that talk to you as you try to fudge your way through an investigation of being an alcoholic investigator policeman. Anyways, super cool game. With that, we'll see you guys here very shortly. Alrighty, welcome back everyone from break. We have drawn the winner of the giveaway. As a reminder, any other followers that we had were totally open as part of this, so thank you for that extra follow that we get. We are, by the way, we're at 395 followers now. Holy shit, you guys, thank you so much. That is crazy. 5 more and we're at 400. So if you're feeling funky, I guess get us to that 400 number, because that's kind of fancy. I don't know.
Funky for 400.
Anyways,
hashtag.
Drum roll, please, from the Hawk.
Blah 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 blah
Foxish, you are the winner of this drawing of the giveaway for that Steam key for a copy of Disco Elysium. That is FAWXISH. We are going to reach out to you after the stream directly, but just so that we have it also in perpetuity. Foxish has won the giveaway. Congratulations. Shit, I forgot that actually goes through. Congrats, I can't even spell. God damn it. With that, as we're getting back into it, I think highlights of the first half of the session, you guys got to talk with Bronze a little bit more, then you got to talk with the cook, you got to send some goatlings to your deaths, and most importantly, Argenti has not said a single fucking thing all session. All right. As you guys have stepped into what appears to be a golem workshop, you see that there are a multitude of Myrmikis, the weird insectoid humanoid creatures that have begged you to release them from the servitude of well-being slaves. And you see what looks like an array of bronze automatons, things that you have fought before when you guys fought the Lotus Queen. And in the very back, you see a familiar face, a man that had been previously introduced as Mikhail. He specifically looks kind of like a little bit past middle-aged man. He has this Zorro kind of a cut to it. Lazily at his corner of his mouth, you see a pipe kind of dangling and pipe kind of, or like smoke kind of rising up. He's not wearing any weaponry, but he is wearing this very odd style of clothing that is certainly not well known or ever really, well, you have never seen it in Thylea at the very least. As he kind of looks at you, what the? And then you see the guy can just, hey, what are you doing here? The Mimikis consider or continue working as the guy kind of reaches behind the wall. Suddenly the door behind you guys slams shut. Who are you?
We were sent by Sidon to check on the progress of the automatons.
He kind of looks over to the side and then back at you guys. Go and give me a deception check, Brissa.
Oh boy. Oh. Yeah, deception, not my best, but it's fine. I clicked it. Did it not go through?
Oh,
No?
it sure did. You just
Oh.
rolled it a blind roll.
Yeah, yeah. All right.
Which
I
is
was
even
like-
more fun.
Yeah.
As the Geigen steps forward. This level is not for little creatures like you. This is only for Geigens and heroes. You little ones are neither. Sidon would not send the likes of you. Suddenly you hear from behind, well, actually, well, may I interject? Maybe they're more of my kin. Washed up from ashore? The guy kind of with its eye kind of looks back and then back towards you all. But you're soldiers. Stinky ones.
We were drafted.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Well, this is not a zone for drafting. What is it that you really want? You have seen the automatons. This is not something that you simply do. You don't just walk into the automaton golem shop.
We would like-
Apparently you do, because we're here.
Well, you're not simply supposed to walk into the automaton golem shop.
Yeah, well, the, what are you calling them? Light of Thylea don't normally, release gods that are currently fighting out, right? Sounds like you could use all the help you can get getting these automatons out.
And now lip from this little creature? Do you not know your place, woman?
I know my place is to serve Sidon, and the more
That's
time we
right.
waste chatting is more time wasted to, getting rid of these fake gods.
So what is it that you want? We agree on this. Praise be.
Are you here to help, somehow?
We're gonna talk to our comrade over there a little bit.
Yeah, they could be very helpful, actually. Quite helpful. If I say so myself. Shut up, little slave. How are you to help him? What are your directives? Who give the command? And don't tell me that Sidon told you. Sidon would never deign to speak to you ants.
Some of them are Mickey's kind of twitch at the reference.
Brunt saw what we could do. We can build stuff like this too, and I pop out my bird.
Looks at your bird, kind of like trying to unfold itself, and then looks over to Darian, who is currently carrying her bird.
So you have stolen from the Amazons. Ugh.
No, I built this.
I'm sure you did.
I'm sure you had two eyes at some point.
And you see the guy can just kind of like puff up even more.
What did you say, little creature?
My point is, I built it. Just because you're sure of something doesn't mean you're right.
Show me.
I'll hand it to him. Have it
As
fly over to him.
the bird kind of looks up towards him. He closes his fist around it, and there's a little snap.
Since you built it,
He drops the bird, kind of like deformed and popped, sitting upon that stone slab now.
repair it. That's how I will know.
Well, you bet like half the frame. That's going to be a trick, but okay.
Too bad I was going for the full frame.
Weak grip.
Like you even know what a frame is.
Of course, it's the same
Alright.
thing as a chassis. Do you think I was put in this church without knowing what I'm doing? It's more like you are talking out of your hairy ass, Satyr.
Walk.
I don't even have my tools here, so can I borrow some of yours?
As Mikhail kind of goes over, yeah, absolutely, I think this would be a great idea. The things that have been given haven't been quite too nice, but I'll be happy to share some of my Tinker's tools with you. Isn't that right, Iran?
You have to construct more. You get 15 minutes break.
As he kind of pushes past you guys, the door opens. Darian, with your passive insight, you notice that as the door opens, he touches a rod that is just kind of sitting at the side of his belt. It just looks like a copper rod that has like a bunch of giant runes carved into it. And the door hydraulically kind of closes shut again behind him.
Fucking idiots.
Walks away. As Mikhail's just like,
All right, you don't have to worry too much about these little Thrycreen over here, but tell me, what are you doing here? You're an interesting lot.
Do you not remember us?
Remember you?
Yes, we'll take off the helmet if she's wearing one, and then put it back on.
Beautiful, stunning. Wait, no, but don't put it back on.
Yeah, we're
Just
here
be
for
swift
help.
about it, will you?
All right. We're here to help and also seek your aid. We're here to
Wait,
kill
you were the beauty from the prison, weren't you?
Yes, I was with Rotus.
Oh, right, yeah. Your boyfriend, I get it, I understand. It's a shame, really.
and immediately kind of starts looking over towards Daphne and Darian. You brought nice friends with you here today. Oh, that one likes to drink it. Is that wine? Do you mind if I have a swig? Or 7?
Just a bit. You don't.
All right, thank you very much. I very much appreciate.
It is endless, so I wouldn't waste a bottle.
Was that wrong pipe? Oh, here you
I'm
go.
gonna grab it back. Yes. Okay.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh, sorry. Let's see. Here you go. And he sets out the tools before you. So, what exactly is it that you're doing here? Because, except for that one, the rest of you don't really seem the type to know what they do. Well, maybe you. Maybe you. You know, you were around a bird. It's talking to Darian.
I do. I did build this, and he built it his too. Mine's just better.
Oh. How's yours better?
Well, if his was still working, we could
Oh,
have
yeah.
a bird
Hey.
off.
Daphne, you can cast mending, right?
Why would I need to cast mending when I can just mend by normal means? I mean, yes, I can cast it, but I mean, that's
Just
besides the
to
point.
fix my bird quick like.
Fine. But you better have an idea of like the actual lingo you're supposed to say.
I know.
On how you fixed it.
I built him. I'm just wanting to save time.
Seems a bit questionable now. You even have to ask her to cast mending for you. I mean, if it was me, I would have maybe done that a little bit more subtly if you're trying to show off. But you're not trying to show off. You have nothing to prove here. You're alright. This is a safe space. Except for the whole part where we're all slaves and some god that is sitting in a tower with a sun atop it is, I don't know.
Try
trying
to
rule us
say
all.
it quietly, but subtlety isn't really my.
Yeah.
You know, I'll respect that. I do. So,
Cut to the chase. That's why we're here.
He saunters over, kind of like leans against the wall with you, Darian.
So, how'd you learn how to make a bird like that in a place like this?
I just want to get really close to his ear and just go, "She's not
Ah,
interested."
what was that? Oh, is there someone? And he kind of like goes through and kind of like starts just like, it's like, poof. Oh, sorry.
You know, you could have just told me that you're there too. That was very rude. But she was what? Sorry, Darian, I couldn't. I don't know. What's your name?
Please ignore the voice in the corner. She does not know what I want.
Oh, tell me. What is it
No.
that you want?
So, it's so funny you should say that. We have a list, and I pull out a piece of paper.
You know,
So-
I do like a woman that knows what she wants. That seems a little too organized, but you know, I'm not even going to complain.
Okay, so we want to get you out of here.
I love that for me.
Okay, but to do that, we need to do a few things. We need to get into the treasury. We need to get into the heavens, and then we'll see from there.
Oh, you mean the place that is... Oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense. For a second, I thought you meant dying. I didn't really want to be dead and then been resurrected. Interesting way to get
either
out.
way.
Oh, maybe we could do... Do any of you have that ability? Make yourself seem like you're dead? Where I'm from, they do have that. No? None of you? Alright.
Nope.
I can't. No.
Oh, damn shame. Damn shame. Alright. So as far as that, getting into the treasury, you see, I spent most of my time here, and then I get to go sleep next to my warden, and that's about it, you know?
What are you building here? What is?
Oh, come with me, come.
And he kind of like walks over excitedly as he checks out the massive metal press.
So this right here is what I've dubbed the Golem Press. It took quite some time to figure it out. They got a bunch of paperwork. Anyway, I sussed it out, and it seems like they're constructing, well, it's very crude forms of, well, something that my people have perfected, giving them true swords. These things have sentient of some sorts. It seems like the lightning itself does give some divine essence into the automaton after it's created, so that it has some reasoning capabilities. It's not a warforged, mind you, but it's pretty close. So, I mean, that's what I do. I make soldiers.
So, are the ones that are here right now, are they sentient?
Oh, I mean, depends on how you define sentience. You kill them, you can't bring them back as per resurrection, nothing like that. But I mean, they understand simple commands. You do need that rod that, asshole was carrying, but...
Are they all throughout the tower?
Oh, well, most of them get shipped off right away. There's a level down below, as far as I know. That's where they're kind of like a raid as a battalion first, and then they ship them out.
So are you saying there's like a bunch of them out there right now, like fighting this war?
I try not to think about it, but I have created a lot of them.
If we take his rod and shut them all down, would that shut all this?
So the way that they have it synced is that each rod can control up to 1 battalion, which is quite the power, but they're different rods that you'd have to catch. Something that my people back home would call a MacGuffin.
Is your jailer the only one keeping you here?
I mean, did you see the other? How did you get in here? You see, listen, you're still wearing them Sidon colors, so I won't presume that you are the team Sidon? Are you team Sidam? Or is this a bad one? I'm kind of stressed out. I've been working on way too little protein for a long time.
I mean, well, we're here to kill him, so...
Oh, that is good news to me. When you're like, trying to get you out. Okay, but is this a test? If this is a test, listen, I'll keep making the automatons. You don't have to test me. I won't run. I don't have anywhere to go. You folk didn't even let me do my, flying ship, so I still don't get it. Okay, you are here to kill him. You look like you're sincerely here to kill him.
No, that was a test, and you
Fuck!
passed.
Oh, you can't play with me like that. Listen, I'm already doing the work.
No, ignore the voice. We are here to kill Sidon, and I look at Brissa to get her son.
Look in the wrong direction.
Her son back. So we have a lot of motivation to kill Sidon and get out of here in one piece.
All right. So, how exactly are you going to go about that?
Now I'm thinking we take that control rod from your friend and cause a big distraction downstairs with some rogue.
Oh, no, this is the new contingent. So you would be able to control these 7 right here.
Oh.
Well, you see, we're gonna punch him a lot, and we're gonna stab him a lot.
Oh, I'm not opposed to that in the least bit. You do you. No, sorry, you do you, and you to go for it. Whatever you need to do, I have no emotional attachment. He gave me some of his table scraps every once in a while, but I made me feel like a dog, and I didn't really like that. So you know what? Yeah, you stab and punch all you need.
Does each person have a rod, or is it specific people?
We don't have time for this biology.
I'm genuinely asking.
No. I key different automatons to different rods. I've created maybe about 20 sets so far. And each set is connected to about 100 of those machines. See?
And is it just Geigens that have the rods?
I mean, they tend to be the ones in charge around here, yeah. They have a firm grasp on the rod.
I'm trying real hard here, guys.
Speechless. Everyone's speechless.
I mean, it's made out of bronze, but you'd be surprised how hard that metal can get, it's true.
All right, so how can you assist us in any way in killing Sidon?
I mean,
Or getting us into the tower?
how are you? You're in the tower. You realize that, right? This is the
In-
inside of the
in-
tower. All right,
into
I
his
just want to
throne
double
room,
check, you know.
Yes, into his throne.
If the disembodied voice might have maybe fucked with your mind a little bit too, maybe they lied to you too. This is the inside. I just want you to let you know that in a non-gaslighting kind of way. All right. Well, I mean, how are you getting out? So let's assume that you can somehow kill a god, which I mean, all power to you. What's the plan after? You please tell me you have a plan for after you kill the god?
The plan is to leave.
Squad.
Yeah, do you have... Okay, that's a bullet point of that outline. What are the sub-points underneath leave? Do you have a method of leaving? Or are we just going to be stranded out here?
Well,
Why is that bird nodding vehemently?
Oh, he has seizures sometimes. He'll be fine in a minute.
he was dropped a lot when he was a baby bird.
That explains a lot.
I really was.
I think we're assuming that if we kill Sidon, then whatever he's using to keep people from teleporting into the tower will go away, and so we can just teleport out of the tower, which is good for us, but not great for everyone else in the tower.
You know, from what I've... So you have teleportation capabilities, though, right?
Yeah.
Fantastic news. So I do like that. That is a good way. That bird really needs some help. Maybe coddle it or something. Like just swaddle it in a little blanket.
He's one of our teleport methods.
We have a boat.
You have to break his wishbone, and if you get the big half, you get to teleport out.
Squad.
He's starting to look at the bird very differently.
You do also have a boat.
All right. Well, I wouldn't want to touch that boat because of that sun. You know, it says atop this tower that just burns anything that comes too close.
Right. All of the escaping is going to happen after we've killed Sidon and dealt with stuff in the tower.
Dealing with stuff in the tower, I might be able to help you out with to a certain degree. If you can get me to whatever is holding on whatever enchantment crystals, maybe they have some kyber crystals or something like that are part of the enchantment that keeps that sun contained, maybe I can do something. You don't have kyber Alright, how do you people do magic? It's so interesting. Anyway, there must be something that is there keeping that sun up there contained. Something to keep it there. I mean, even a god would have to put something there so they don't have to constantly think about it. At least that's what I would do if I was a god. So if you maybe can get to that, we can make it easier for your troops to get in, clean up, you know. Give this tower the old rinse-a-roo.
Right. And if we do this, is there something we have to offer you for your help? Do you also have a child that's been kidnapped by Sidon?
Oh, no, I've never had a child. Listen, they have cantrips for things. Why people don't use them, I understand it sometimes ruins the mood. Well, you got to prepare. You got to take that extra minute and be prepared, and then you don't have to worry about why would you want a child. Listen, I like to spend my gold on myself or my inventions. I'm all for having a good time, but he kind of looks towards Darian and tries to like read your expression, like children are a bit of a liability.
Here.
Oh shit. All right, well, let's say I just like living free. That's all you'd have to permit. Ideally, I mean, listen, I've got a crashed ship out here somewhere, and upon it, I've got a runic drive, something that can get me off of this damned world. That's all I really want. I think that would be really great.
So you're coming with us. That's what I'm hearing. We need to knock out this bodyguard, take his rod, and you're coming with our group.
I mean, I don't really like doing the fisticuffs thing if I don't have a ship to control to do it with. I like ship-to-ship combat more.
Huh?
I mean, you people have these, what do you call these primitive ships? Trirams? The trirams,
yeah.
like it has 3 rams on it, right?
No. Reams, like masts.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense. I didn't know what that word meant. Thank you. But you fight your ships each other. I mean, listen, I'm a little bit more used to air combat. You know, ships flying at each other and shooting at each other. But it's beside the point.
Wait, ships in the air?
Right, I've run into this a couple times. I'm from a different world.
No, I want to know more. But now's not the time. We can talk about this later.
Oh, sure. Yeah, of course. No problem.
We got to make sure we get this guy out with us.
Yeah, would the bodyguard know where your ship is?
Maybe. Sidon certainly would. Maybe you can beat it out of him.
I'll add it to
all
the
right,
list.
so that's not a plan. I got it. I got understand. Maybe you're a little worried about whether you actually can do this thing. Maybe we should just focus on getting out. You know, should we just do that? All right. So, how did you get in? Maybe you just retrace steps.
We really do want to finish him off.
Yeah, we need to take care of Sidon once and for all.
All right. Well, okay. Yeah, knock him out. Get that rod from him, and then you at least got them, them machines over there that you can walk with you, and maybe one of them can swaddle that bird. It almost fell off your shoulder there.
Oh no.
And nope, it's doing it again. I'm worried about its cranial capacity. Oh no, it's shaking a lot. That brain's taking a lot of damage. Oh no, we lost someone. All right, we're going to have a very quick technical break. Be right back. Clicking buttons can be hard. Hi everyone, we are back as Tyler's internet has stabilized. Welcome back, Tyler. All right, so plan is solid. I don't really. So is that what you're doing then? You're just going to go. You knock him out, and then after that's done, you take the boys. I mean, I can control the boys, and help you out in whatever you need, but I just need to know what exactly is the plan here. I don't really know much about the upstairs, but I presume that's where Big Boy sits.
That is where we're going?
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
Resounding silence. All right. Yes. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. All right. I have never been busted out of prison before, so it's. And I wasn't busted out of prison by you. Sorry,
Yeah.
that's not a little accusatory.
Can I bust out of my polymorph, please?
That's gonna turn Scylla into herself as well.
Is she fucking massive? Does it matter?
She is really big.
She's a dragon. She'll stand out for sure.
She's a fucking big booty Judy. Okay.
Big booty Judy. You don't think you have much on the spell left anyway, but
Okay.
If you start picking at me, I'll probably stab you. So
Could we drop her on the Geigen? We talked about that. Could we drop her on the Geigen?
I mean, it would be like dropping a medium-sized humanoid on another medium-sized humanoid. They're both large.
But you're telling me you wouldn't be surprised if a giant medium creature fell out of the sky
having-
on you?
I did say that.
having had full-size people fall on me before, I can say that's going to disrupt your day. So
It probably wouldn't knock you unconscious though.
contrary to the way I look now in my 40s, I actually used to play basketball.
But that's
But,
what
you know.
that's what we're doing. We're gonna take out the Geigen.
Yeah, we need his rod. We
I remember
Yeah,
now.
we do.
But Rasmus also said we need something to get us into Elysium.
Yeah.
Can
Yeah.
you help with that at all? Is there anything you know of?
What do you need to get in?
Well, he said we could probably take one of the other Titans' belongings, like
One of the
Chelsea's.
kiddos.
Yeah, like
Why are
maybe
you
her
trying to get
crown.
into it?
Or... Well, that's how we need to get to Sidon, right?
Right?
The Elysium?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that place. They kind of talked about it as if it was some kind of afterlife, a heaven, for their heroes and high and mighty people.
Something like that.
But we think that's where Sidon is, though, right?
Yeah, we know that's what Sidon is.
Oh, so it might have some kind of a passphrase. I see what you're saying now.
Right. It's got like a ward for a
We got-
force field.
we got the passphrase, right?
Not into there.
Oh.
I think we got the passwords to like the upper levels, basically.
Through the doorways, I think,
Yeah.
but not into.
But but they said that we had to kill one of his.
Right. Rasmus said we probably would have to kill Chelsea or Thylea and take one of their things.
Yeah.
He thinks it's connected to one of their objects,
Oh,
but I
no.
just didn't know
Oh no!
if you knew.
Oh, Bertie, you come here right now. Shh. It's okay. It's okay, little one. It's okay. Shh. No, stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Yeah. That bird's also a person.
Oh
Yeah.
God!
Okay.
By the silver flame, boy. You lot are interesting. Why are the rest of you appearing normal and this one chose to be a bird? I'm guessing that bird is also a person.
It's a dragon.
That bird's a dragon.
Of course, that's a dragon. Yeah, of course. I mean, I should have known that. That makes that follows. That follows.
I mean, if you could help
No,
us hide
stop it,
the
stop with your
dragon,
brain.
that would also be amazing.
Shaken baby.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Drunk
The metal bird is actually a bird, though.
See, now I don't believe you. Daphne, you hold up the bird that you have kind of like mended and repaired for Yanni at this point, as you hear poof, poof, the heavy steps of the Geigen coming from the south end.
Oh,
Put it into his hands, into Yanni's hands.
I forgot that's what we were doing.
As the door opens back
I just sit at the line in circles.
All right. Well done repairing it. All right, Mick. You can have them as assistants if that's what you need. You haven't started on a new one? Oh, well, I was kind of showing him around the shop, boss. So, yeah, that over there is the trough of water. It's connected and being heated by the sun above as the water cycles through the entire place. Right?
Mhm.
Right. Right. And big boy, well, he can squash you, so you do whatever he says. Right? Right. Make more. The war is not waiting for anyone.
We can talk to each other in our heads, right?
Uh-huh.
I say to the group, I have an idea. Are you guys ready?
Hey,
Yes.
before you do that,
Okay.
can I... The rod is like on his waistband, right? He's
Yes.
not like actively carrying it.
Mhm.
Can I just try and take it?
You certainly can try.
Do we need to like
This feels like a bell.
fan
This
ourselves out? Yes.
I mean, like I said, you guys will be able to kind of like spread out around the room a little bit more. Lyra, go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check, if you would.
Are you using the ring to tell us you're doing this?
No.
Okay.
Just, I have an idea, and that's it. Also, who came up with the idea of sending the goatlings earlier?
It was Darian.
I don't remember.
Oh yeah, to the TT boys.
To the
I don't think that was
to the
Tyrion.
titty boys, got it. The
No,
teethy
it's
boys.
teethy.
She said teethy. She said teethy.
David.
My God. Okay,
You can't take him anywhere. I'm sorry, people.
You cannot. Darian, you get a DM inspiration for that, by the way. For the
Okay, it's gonna
for
go
ta-
right to
for
Lyra.
taking the good boys.
I have my own. I have my own. I have my own.
My God.
Do I don't get anything for being invisible, right? He just can't see me.
Correct. You get to make the attempt in the first place. You should technically make a stealth check first and then do it. Or we could just do the sleight of hand right away.
Cool.
Stumbles into him. Sorry!
Oh, wrong rod. Let me just...
Okay. All right. Okay.
Great.
I'll go ahead and use my inspiration.
Go for it. Go for it.
There you go. There you go.
And what was the total?
22 because I got a natural 20.
All right, you guys suddenly watch as the rod just... and you hear like a little... because the thing is kind of large and a little heavy. And it's like... what? As the guy kind of turns towards you, Yanni kind of gives you a look. You suddenly see the carabiner on the side kind of pull in. And Lara just kind of like... gets it off of the belt itself.
Did I
Sorry, I'm.
Are you
had like
quite all right?
something in my throat all day.
That's a lesser restoration or something. As Lyra just kind of folds the thing into her clothes and the rod just disappears from view.
So is that rod in your pocket, or
But it's the wings doing it.
I have hands, David.
Not when they're busy with the rod.
Oh no!
That's right. This is definitely a two-hander. You're right.
Oh my gosh.
Lyra.
we have completely devolved into middle school?
This round is definitely a
All right.
two-hander. You're right, Clancy. Thanks for pointing that out.
Sorry.
That's hilarious.
I don't have a plan after this, so hopefully you guys got something.
You let them know mentally what you did.
Yeah, I'll message Daphne. I'll be like, I took the rod. I don't know what to do now.
The one with like hardly any poker face, just immediately like looks away. Using the ring, Darian, please.
Okay.
Please. Whatever plan you have, please.
I'm going to kind of slowly like move around the table, so there's a table between him and I'm gonna look at him and say, "So we're supposed to listen to what you say, right?"
Yeah,
This is the plan.
I'm
metal
gonna say,
up over there and bring
I-
it over to the mold.
I don't like that idea. I want you to listen to me, and I cast command down him at first level.
Okay, go ahead. What single word command do you usher?
Sleep
No.
for 6 seconds. Well, can I tell him to get to drop or kneel to get down, so it's
Yes.
easier for everyone to hit him?
And with that, I will let you guys start placing yourselves somewhere in this light zone. Hang on 1 second while I get the characters back into situation. 'Cause that's what
Situation. That's accurate. Situation.
Guys, I'd love to help, but I don't know if you can non-lethally magic someone.
Oh, I mean, after the way he pissed off Yanni's kind of like, yeah, this one's an exception.
Oh no.
He won't like murder him if
Lara-
we knock him out.
Lara,
but-
you are still next to her.
Right,
Darren,
right,
I think you
right.
said that you had the table between you and him.
Yeah.
Excited.
Now-
Brissa, you're
Now we
technically
could
not
drop
on
the
him.
dragon on top of it.
Yeah, I was like, if I can just get him to be on the ground, so it's advantage for everybody. That's what I was thinking.
Well,
I don't know how smart he is.
it's
Or
not
wise he
advantage for ranged attacks, but
Alrighty. With that, this is going to be the fastest combat that we've ever had on Light of Thylea. Go to roll some initiative, folks.
So this is like one Geigen, so I feel like we're just about to like trash this guy.
I don't know if it matters right now, but technically Yanni and Brissa still have Gift of Alacrity. It lasts 8
that's true.
hours. So
Get it?
+4.
Alright, I'll get that added in
Next.
just 1 second.
Why is Brissa rolling better than me for initiative? That shouldn't be happening.
Hey, I mean, I have a decent dex.
Yeah, but I have a better one.
That's not... where are you, Yanni? Oh, that's right. +4, so 15.
Yep. So theoretically didn't matter, but we'll see.
All right, and then what was the? Who else had the gift of alacrity?
Brissa,
Yeah,
Brissa.
I got
yeah,
it.
she got a 6. So 27 should be her initiative.
Nice.
Sorry, Darian.
So
That's fine.
Brissa gets to go first. The magic seems to have not taken effect. I will use the rule that you used your action technically already on their first turn.
That's fine.
But that'll still give you a bonus action. Alrighty, Brissa, what would you like to do?
I mean, she'll go, she'll go over and dab, I guess. And as she does it, she'll, like, through the mental league, she'll just be like, oh, by the way, I made a deal with the Fates to give him Sidon Spark. And
Huh?
This is when you tell everyone.
Thanks for the unsolicited information.
yeah, it's just,
Interesting. Anything special with that?
I mean, he's a Geigen.
Are you using it?
Yes.
Okay. This does not count as non-lethal.
Oh, then never mind. I will
Sure.
not.
Why not?
You can combine lethal and non-lethal.
Yeah, can that portion come first and then my non-lethal spear?
Sure.
Okay, then yes. I
Will
will
you
use
do
it.
anything else to that?
No, definitely not.
All right, massive first blast from Brissa. You kind of like cut through one of the fate strings, kind of goes to the side, wraps around one of the arms, and drops it as it just drops onto the arm on the side there. Yeah, this Geigen looks pretty rough after that attack.
I am so sorry that we're doing this to you, but not really.
All right, anything special with that?
Yeah, same thing.
Jesus.
As you just kind of like, I'm sorry, and you rip it in there, and you were going to you try to take the flat of the blade and kind of hit it over the temple, but then it's like the glaive shifts your aim and goes straight for the sternum as the fate strings kind of arch out from there and suddenly peel the chest outward as the Gigan just drops dead.
Brissa?
That it was an accident. Like I meant to do it non-lethally. It was
He was kind of a dick anyway.
Newbie soldiers have accidents like that. You're supposed to be well trained.
Quack.
Not disapproval from the bird.
Sad
Damn.
Walking noises from the eagle.
I don't know if it was the fates or the glaive, to be honest. I was going for non-lethal myself, and it might have been either or.
The faith?
Does it really
Did
matter?
Brissa explain that?
I have to say, that was some downright magic you did there. I did not believe that you had it in you. I didn't think you're going to be able to kill a god. But you just killed that guy in 2 swings. I see.
Yeah, she's kind of a beast.
Beast is the right word. And do you have 6 fingers? Oh, you have 6 fingers. Huh.
Yes, yeah. We are all very beastly, so that's why we will be able to take down the god.
She's also married and has 2 children.
Oh.
One of which we're trying to save right now.
Oh,
in case she's
that's good. That's
Anyway,
real
go on.
commendable, you know. And being able to
Happily married.
say, oh, good for you, you know, that's...
You know, historically speaking, most royals have a side piece here and there, so don't give up.
I'm kind of a demisexual monogamous, you know. I just like to really have an emotional connection there, and I don't like, while I don't like being too tied down, I also don't like being, you know, wrong time, wrong place. I you know what, I had myself, and then I kind of walked away. He's all right.
No, you're good. I'm just gonna go back to looting this Gigan.
You go through and not a lot there. You see that they are also carrying one of those horns that ostensibly can summon more. But it
Do we still have the one we had before?
Yes.
Okay.
So if you really want another one, they are like 50 pounds each. They're not
No.
insignificant,
But
light.
Brissa, stomp this so it doesn't make noise anymore. I probably can't pick it up, but
Make me a roll. Turns out into a whoopee cushion.
Just imagine you're trying to quietly put it away.
Ouch.
Oh no.
Yeah, Lyra, good job with the lift there. Sorry it ended up not being necessary in the end, but good job.
It's okay. Rods are my specialty.
I've heard that.
You know, I'd really like to see you.
Nope, not gonna waste the spell. Sorry.
That's fair, you know. That's alright.
Here, you can like put your hands on my face.
We can save that for later, you know.
Oh?
We've got some busting out to do.
Right. I don't know whatever this is, but so you have the control rod then?
Yes.
Fantastic. And that'll control all the ones here in this room?
Right, yeah, so take the rod and I'll just kind of focus on them and then give them a mental command like you would your sergeant giving someone in the army a command.
You gonna look at Brissa?
I don't have the rod.
It's me. I have it.
I'm sorry, does Lyra command armies?
I sure do.
Oh, okay.
Now I do.
Okay.
What do I want to tell them to do? What should my
you could
first
tell them
command
to-
be?
Go to the right. No, go to the left.
Why don't you tell him to carry this Gigan's body around the corner so anybody that comes through the door doesn't just see it laying there? Start with that.
Where should they take him?
Just like around the corner over here.
Oh. I command you to put the Geigen's body in the corner.
And as one, all of the automatons
Step
very
over here.
quickly start moving towards it, kind of tearing into the flesh and starting to just push the schlep. The blood kind of like still pooling out and now being dragged behind the body around the corner there. As
And I just walk behind them, prestidigitating the mess.
the blood kind of popping away.
So I'm keeping this forever.
I
So
mean,
since you-
here's just a suggestion, but I mean, since you're already killing the current tenant of this here establishment, you might as well also just keep some of these things, I mean, I could be persuaded to stay with all of this around, but generally speaking, I'm kind of looking to go back home, or at least in the vicinity of cyberspace, but for the rest of you could maybe live here. This could be good. Make yourself some more servants. I'll leave your plans even if you get me out. Tell you what, you get me my ship, I get to repair it here, maybe with some of the conveniences of not being a slave living here this time around. I'll repair my ship. I'll leave you some plans on how to do it yourselves.
Hey, so yeah, we need to have a long conversation about a few things, like this whole cyberspace thing you're talking about, and
Right.
and this world you came from, and all this. I am fascinated. Have a Titan to kill right now, though. But
Precedent.
Yeah.
And Daphne, what were you gonna say to Brizza as that's going on?
Do you think you could fix, the giant statue of me? I don't remember the name off the top of my head now. The
the Colossus.
Colossus. Thank you. It's like Colosseum. No, that's not it.
The Colosseum.
Fix this building.
Yeah.
Similar route.
The structural integrity is absolutely knackered on this one.
That is a good. I guess we do have a question. We're
Sure.
missing a power source that was taken to here or somewhere, we believe, and it basically powers a giant statue that is as big as a small mountain. It's kind of missing, and we're wondering if it's here or if you had an
I didn't
alternative.
think you had the power to make
I
a
thought-
Warforged Titan.
Who? I thought Moxena took it. You think she gave it to
Who's that, Moxena?
her arch enemy?
The current
Well, that
queen
explains a lot.
of the
She's a
Amazons.
Medusa.
Milady, I promise you, I will do whatever is in my might that once you slay your enemy and you recover this said power source, I will find a way to make it work for you. He grabs your hand, doesn't kiss it, just lowers his head to her and then gives it back.
So it's not here.
I don't know that. I haven't seen anything that looks like a power source for a Titan. Oh, sorry, you guys use that term too. For a large walking construct like that.
It's called a Colossus.
Right. Colossus. That's the one. Colosseum. Mhm.
Second question. If, in the aftermath, there are automatons left, can you rekey them all to this one rod?
I mean, principally, it's possible, but I mean, there's a reason why they did it this way, right? Like, if you lose one of the rods to the enemy, they only control that part, that one battalion. If you lose the master rod, then suddenly someone controls all of the things, which would be really good for you right now. Well, imagine if, the opposing side is going to, do that to use, then you'd be losing control of all the automatons. It's a little bit of a security risk. Hey, listen, if you like all of your automatons in a single rod, you do that.
It makes sense, honestly.
I don't think Lyra would know what to do with a single rod.
You'd
I
be
mean,
surprised.
I think
she handled my boss's rod.
no, but I think I think Lyra just couldn't settle for one rod for the rest of her life.
Oh,
Just saying.
I see. Well, I don't see. I wish I did. But
You probably don't.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate that.
So are you coming
Wow,
with
got
us?
awkward in here. I'm good.
Yeah.
The Myrmikis
So-
are, by the way, still kind of working away, kind of awkwardly kind of pausing every once in a while. Their antenna kind of twitching when they see the Gigan being like now crunched into the corner by metal boots.
Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Yeah, after I embarrass myself thoroughly with a poorly landed joke, I'm going to turn around to one of the Mirmikis and be like, let's see if I can get in its head like the other one got in mine.
You gotta walk up to it, it's like still working, and then it kind of just pauses, sits up, like stands up straight. It very unhuman, like just kind of turns towards you. It's like kind of swiveling.
Can you talk to me like your friend did in the other room?
Yes.
About your queen?
And you see nods and agreements and handshakes in your vision.
Do you know where your queen is? Like in the heads.
And all their antennas kind of start to sag a little bit lower, sadder. No, on this level. And you see the hallways kind of flashing by, but it seems like they don't know the exact location.
Would you fight for us if we freed her and you?
Yes, and suddenly you see the image of the automatons, those bronze automatons, crunching down the Gigan body, replaced by that of hundreds Myrmikis just swarming, tearing Gigan bodies apart, throwing their limbs away, biting into their flesh, and it's an impressive but harrowing scene.
And would you turn on us or innocent people when the battle against Sidon is over?
Never. And you suddenly see like all of them kind of like dropping to knees as you're like at the center upon like a small hill. You see hundreds of them just bowed before you in your direction. And then you see just friends, and you have all of every time that anyone in your life has ever given you a hug or showed you kindness, it just floods into your mind, the memories of those.
Okay, see what I can do.
And all of the Myrmikis kind of stop in this room, and they all do drop to a knee as they kind of like bow towards you.
Yeah, don't do
what
that.
did you just do to the Thry-Kreen?
What the heck is a Thry-Kreen?
Is that not what you call them here? I mean, out there,
They're-
that's what they're called, insect people, you know.
The Mirmikis.
You know, different strokes for different blokes. I get Myrmikis, got it.
Fair enough. No, we just had a little conversation. We good.
Right? I didn't know they talked.
Not in the way we're used to. Not out loud like this. They can.
Oh, do they understand us?
Oh yeah.
These guys have been real mean to them, and I thought that they were kind of just mindless flesh versions of the automatons.
No, they're basically.
Oh, they've
They're
seen
slaves.
some things. Oh.
Yeah, that's why you shouldn't touch yourself in public.
Oh, well, no, I never did anything like that. Well, why did you have to go
Okay,
there
good.
immediately?
Good.
You're kind of... This group is interesting. You're
Please,
fun. I'll give you
please.
that. You're fun.
Please
You like
don't
fun.
group in. Oh, alright.
Wow.
No. Listen, we have our own adventurers back home. All of them traumatized. The mental health damage that has been done to them. Tremendous. We get it.
Sorry, I get inappropriate when I'm under a lot of stress, and
It makes
being
sense. It makes sense.
this deep inside on tower.
So are we taking this guy with us, or
Sounds like he
I'm
doesn't want
not
to. yet.
really qualified to be fighting around situations. I don't have my shit. How do I explain that to you all? I don't have my boomsticks. Imagine ones that don't cast magic, they shoot metal out the other side and just kind of blow them up a little bit. The big old round hose, like a very fast, like a bow, just pew, and it just kind of takes them out.
Men and their sticks. God, can't
So
go
you
anywhere
use
without them.
like magic missile?
I mean, they are magical, and it does fire missiles, but it's not what you think with a normal little projectiles of force. It's a projectile forcefully. It's so much easier to show than to explain.
Oh, you
don't.
don't have your thing to cast spells. You don't have like your
yes,
staff.
I don't have my wands. So if you could help me procure my wands, I would be more useful, but it's not necessary. I also.
Do you know where they are?
It happens to everyone, my man. It happens to everyone.
Well, no, it's not like. Listen, I'm prisoner. I don't have my weapons. I mean, it's not like. Well, this disembodied voice is real judgmental, isn't it?
She has her
really
moments.
is. Moments.
I mean, usually it's a very long string of them together, back to back to back to back. But
so,
Are we taking the automatons with us?
Yeah.
I mean, he's got to draw a little bit of attention.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing.
Could we leave the rod with you, and you can use them to protect you in case somebody else comes in here looking for you?
Do that. I mean, that would be very nice.
We could keep the rod, but I can tell them to stay here and
Disembodied
protect him.
voice, I'll make you more rods. You'll have a whole collection.
Do you think your guys could take down the blemmies?
I mean, they can do some damage. I've seen those things. Those things are terrifying.
They look like giant teeth, right? Please tell me I'm not the only one who sees it.
You know, I can see that.
like big old molars, right?
I think your bird is giving up on life. It's just on its back now. There's just
Argenta
lying
just
there.
flies out a window.
But they're all force field protected, so as you go against it, just out.
Oh no.
Well, we need to decide. Are we going to the treasury or are we going up? What are we doing?
I think we need to go up. The treasury can wait.
Yanni,
Yeah, we need to-
just see images of the Thrycreen bowing to you again.
We need to free the queen.
That's gonna be priority number 4 on our list of things that we have.
If
to
we
do.
if we set her free, the Mirmikis will tear these Sidon's forces to shreds.
But we kind of agreed on
not killing
tearing.
the Gigans.
Yeah.
There's a lot of these forces that aren't Gigan.
Did you ask them if the queen would swear an oath?
I can ask him.
Did you ask them if they differentiate between Gigan and non-Gigan?
Excuse me, Mr. Mirmiki, sir.
Turns again towards you as all the heads are now turning towards you at the same time.
Would your queen swear an oath to only attack Sidon's forces and leave the rest of us alone?
You
Do you
get
think?
you get a weird sense of confusion.
Okay, that's fine. If we wanted you to only kill the forces that aren't Gigans, like the one we just killed, and to only knock those guys out, could you do that?
Images of you eating a steak and dinner or maybe a salad kind of flash by your eyes, and you get the deep sense of food, sustenance. And just like that feeling of like when you haven't eaten all day, kind of like that little bit of like hunger at the pit of your head. And
Okay,
the creature kind of cocks his head to the side, confused again.
I get you, but can you not eat the ones with all the arms?
There's a pause. And it stretches on. And you get a further sense of confusion. Make me an insight check on this one.
I'm gonna roll blind just for fun.
It seems that there is something being lost in translation, but you're a little bit confused on exactly what it might be. It seems like there's something here. These things don't seem to quite understand what you're trying to get at.
They don't know what it means to not kill everything.
Okay. Instead of using words, I want to try and formulate an image that I'm trying to like push through the same channel to them. That is like a field of battle with like obvious Sidon's forces, but a mix of like humanoids and Gigans, and the Myrmiki's only attacking the humanoids, leaving the Gigans alone.
You see handshakes and nods of colleagues at the academy. It seems to say eagerly yes.
Cool. Okay, we're good.
So they agreed to only attack Sidon's forces and not kill the Gigans?
Yep.
All right.
I mean, they understood.
They said they were oath it.
As best as they were able to understand the concept, yes. Not a lie.
I mean, if we can oath it, it's fine, but...
We need to be quick. Sila's about to become a dragon again, and Argenti's having a seizure. Like, we need to figure this out.
Well, I mean, if he has a hard enough seizure, she's going to become a dragon either way, so...
Maybe he needs to eat. Maybe his blood sugar's low. I don't know how birds work.
We've been for so long.
Good Gigan. Do it. Go.
Has this been a short rest? I know we fought that guy.
You're supposed to like eyeballs. You two go fight over it.
Let's go.
I guess you can have the rod while we're gone.
Thank you very much. And if you tell you what, if you find, listen, it's like a wand that has a long cylindrical tube that's made out of metal at the end of it. It's kind of curved. The handle is curved. If I find two of those are mine.
Okay.
Thanks.
Sure.
You're gonna get your roll back. I don't want to keep this. I just want my ship. That's all I really want. You seem
And we
sad
need,
about it.
yeah. No, we're good. We're good here.
Well, I have this thing about disappointing people, and I've disappointed her.
No.
She's fine. She'll be
I
fine.
can feel her silence. She's judging me from the unseen corners of this room.
Silence means she really likes you. When she's silent, she really likes you. And if she wants to say something different, she can.
I just already have one rod, and this one goes really well with it.
Okay, she said something, so that doesn't mean she likes me.
Well, you know what? We need to go. Keep yourself safe. We'll
Will
see
do.
if we find your ship.
Absolutely. Oh, you keep yourself safe too, because you are much too pretty to be dying out here, and you have talent that I would like to explore more, because that bird is something special. Let me tell you. I'm still not convinced that you didn't build his, but that's between you and me.
I mean, hers is vastly superior to mine. That should tell you
That's
something right
all
there.
I'm saying.
Darian is beat red and just walks out the door.
Stay safe. All right. Because Darian is the first one to step out, I'll say that Darian gets to have control of the group.
Okay.
Woohoo.
Maybe
I've
could've
learned
put them
from-
together and make a double rod.
I've learned from Daphne to serpentine. So I just need to know which direction. So if we're gonna go talk to this queen, or if we're gonna go up.
Yeah, we gotta save the queen. We're going east.
Okay, so it's further down this.
Brissa still will read it. She thinks this is a really bad idea, unleashing this swarm upon, like, it doesn't sound like a good idea.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen? They eat all the biological matter on the planet and everybody dies?
Yes, that is exactly what
yeah.
that's worst case scenario. Like, I don't think we need the queen to win. I'm just going to be honest.
No, I think this is the right way to go.
Let's take a vote, really quick.
In the middle of the hallway.
I vote no queen.
I'm gonna fly onto Yanni's shoulder.
So the queen is anti-queen.
So the bird's on Yanni's shoulder. So our
I flew on Yanni's shoulder, and I'm like standing like tall. Like
You realize that an eagle's like as tall as Yanni, just about, right? It's like,
I'm technically a falcon.
okay, that's
David
better.
just cheaped out on my character art.
That's better.
It's fine.
I forgot about that. You're right. Falcons are like half the size, so that's a whole lot more manageable. Probably still causes me to lean a little bit.
I don't know. I saw the
We have-
gifts. I think I agree with the Zombird.
It's okay. If it makes you feel any better, he left me behind in this forge, so I can't even see where you guys are right now.
All right, so we have 1 no, 2 yeses. Daphne.
I'm also a no.
Lyra.
Don't sass me.
Come on, Chaos Monkey. You know whose side you're on.
I mean, I don't think it would be a bad idea for them to help us, but I think it would be a bad idea to let them just do what they want afterwards.
Who said we're going to do that? That's the whole point of the oath.
Well, Darian doesn't want them to be slaves again, so
No, we're not going to make them slaves. We're just going to make them swear that they're not going to just like randomly destroy innocent people.
okay, I'm okay with it if they make an oath.
If the queen can't actually make an oath, though, right? Like, if she's like bound or something like that, right?
Okay, well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I'm not all about, having the whole world destroyed.
Right.
All right, we'll see who's keeping her captive. If it's another guy, and we know Brissa's got it on lock, so we're fine.
Bristol will just kill them, even though we literally just told someone we weren't going to do that.
Well, when have we ever been true to our word? All right, which way are we go? Am I going in the right direction?
I don't know. I'm still in the forge.
I think this is east.
I'm still with Daddy Mikhail. So I don't know where we are.
No, you were with the wrong daddy. I'm sorry. All right, so which way? Are we going the right way?
They just said east. That's all we know.
You would have been told that this is the way to the elevator. And then this
There's
hasn't
an
been explained
elevator?
to you, though, so that seems like it might be the location of the queen.
Down here?
Serpentine.
As you step on the wrong one this time. As you...
It gets funnier every time he does it, doesn't it?
I will listen really quickly to see if there are other voices on the other side of the door.
Oh my god, you guys are ridiculous. You just hear some shuffling of chains.
Hey, wait till we get the 10-foot pole out.
You guys already do.
Hearing the chains and not hearing anything else, I will open the door.
You open the door, and then you see, for those of you guys that
Another
can read
door.
Giant, indeed, these are double adamantine doors, and there are words of warning written in Giant above. Do any of you guys speak Giant? Darian, Daphne, it reads, "Do not open. Danger. Turn away."
See right there, it says...
Yeah, this is
"Have a
solid
good
up for
time."
me.
Yeah, that sign clearly says this is the way to the queen.
So, no, this says danger in very big letters.
Well, giants are big. Everything's in big letters.
That's a lot of letters for
I think
danger.
to really let you know that it's dangerous.
I mean, if she's chained and she's captured, I think it should be fine. So we go in there and we see what's happening, at least.
Actually, hold on. I have no idea how Yanni will go about this, but he wants to try and reach out his consciousness and see if he can connect with her from here.
You go like, and as hard as you try, there doesn't seem to be a connection. Except everyone else feels that through the connection on your rings, the mental connection does go. Argenti in your bird brain, because you're polymorphed, you don't really understand too much of what's going on, but suddenly you just get all like, it sounds like Yanni's maybe trying to have a hernia.
Are
Yanni,
you?
Yanni, we're right here if you need to say something.
I was just trying to see if I could, reach the queen's brain from here, but doesn't work.
I mean, you could call through the door. Just say, hey, do you want to connect? and see if she connects.
If
Ask
there's a
her if she
guard,
wants to swipe right or swipe left.
Hey, girl, you want to connect?
No.
I know you've
queen.
been busy
You know
with
what?
eggs, bud.
You know what? I'll go in. Y'all don't need to go in. I'll go
You
in.
confidently step forward as door is very much shut, locked.
Oh, awkward. Turns out we can't save the queen.
Like a magical, like all the other doors have
With
been.
your 25, as you look a little bit closer, you can tell that there indeed seems to be almost like this red sparkle across this door.
Could I try to say the phrase that I heard the Geigen say last session to open the door to let us through?
You do, and nothing happens.
What about the one that Ron gave us?
You do, and nothing happens.
What
Those
if we
seem to
say
be
it backwards?
passphrases for guards, not that. But as you say, speak friend in Dwarvish, suddenly the door does open.
I don't know Dwarvish.
Oh, I only know it
Good at you.
Elvish. Damn it.
Well, we gave
I
it our
guess-
best effort.
Yeah, guess that answers that.
I can try and dispel the magic.
Do you think you could dispel something in
I
this
don't-
tower?
Magic.
You hear the rattling of the chains get a little bit louder, and then you hear something large shift.
Ooh, this is probably not
Right.
actually where we need to go.
Y'all guard that door.
Oh, no.
Namiki's queen, can you hear me? Reach up to my brain if you can hear me.
As you say that, suddenly there's just a from the door that kind of knocks you backward as something hits against it.
Shut up! Go away!
Was that verbal or
Verbal
in my
a very
brain?
loud voice, like giant-sized.
Honey,
Like,
I
sounded like it might have been a Geigen?
Maybe.
We're here to help you.
I said
Yeah.
go away!
Rasmus has some new dish for us all to try, and it's your turn to go get it. We're here to relieve you for 10 minutes so you can go get the nachos or whatever he's making.
Okay, Darian. In your desperate attempt to try to maybe get these things to listen to your ruse, I need you to make me a blind deception roll. If you fail by 5 or more against a very high DC, something bad might happen.
Can I just automatically say I'm going to use my inspiration for this?
Sure, if you want to.
So I can roll it at advantage?
Sure thing, sure thing.
Did it go through?
It went through. I see it.
And it was great, right?
It was great for the story. That's what matters.
Darian, you're like, we're supposed to give you food. Get out here, we're leaving you. And your little cute humanoid voice against this roar thing from the other side. There's a pause, and you hear grumbling of what sounds like whispers. And then from the other side, you hear the sounding of an alarm horn. And that is where we're gonna pick it up next week.
Oops.
I
I
really
did
need
worse
to-
than Brissa. I did a worse than Brissa.
Oh well. Oh boy, that is going to be a conundrum that you guys will be able to get yourselves through. So that will be interesting.
Anybody have silence?
No, but you guys have Thylea.
No, we don't, because she's a fucking bird.
I mean, you still have her. She's just a bird. Like, ew. Oh, Jason. Oh, Jason. Jason, no.
It's okay. It's fine.
That was the strongest comedic relief play I've ever seen. Well done. Well done. I hope your brain
I just
is
want
okay.
a refund. It's okay. I'm just kidding.
All right. So, as I'm going to look for another stream to raid, just want to call out again, guys, check it out. We are 5 followers away from being at 400 followers. That's kind of dope. That is actually really kind of cool. So, if you guys can somehow push that over the edge, that would release, like 3 endorphins in my bloodstream, which is nice. That's 3 more than I usually have on average. With that though, let me look at some other stuff and you guys do a quick debrief. For those of you guys that have for those of you guys that have joined in late, hi, yeah, we're about to wind down, but we stream live every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. If you guys want to tune in, we're also on YouTube at Polyhedra TV. Yeah, so you can catch all the, what are we now? Episode 4 today? 95 to 94?
Today was 94.
Yeah, so next week it'll be 95. God damn, so 6 more episodes and we'll be at 100. Also stream, what do you guys think we should do for episode 100? I had suggested something that was immediately shut down by the chickens. But what is
Well, it's not going to be this because we're about to die.
I mean, maybe
Yeah,
it'll be a character creation session.
We have to survive 6 more episodes, 5 more episodes to get to
run.
100.
He just blew a horn. We can run.
It's not wrong. All right, I'll be looking for another one. What do you guys think?
I don't know, but one of my cats was just crying like a baby outside my door, so
I was
that
making fun
that
of
would
you
be
being a
interesting.
chicken.
What? D&D's not built for PvP.
It's true, I guess.
We should.
Nice.
I don't know.
I mean, I know we talked about before about trying to implement more interactions with the Twitch stream of like helping with roles here and there. Maybe
Good.
that's something we could steamroll out for the 100th episode.
Okay, yeah, we can figure something out with that. I know Alex had talked about that before. It's like, hey, listen, coding is easy, David. Stop being stupid. I was like, okay, but coding hard. Get APT, I don't understand, packet. So yeah, maybe we can figure something out. That'd be cool. If you guys have other ideas, I guess let's go old school. If you guys are part of the community, just send me a message, polyhedra.games on Discord, or my email, david@polyhedra.io. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. We're excited to see you guys next week. Bye.